Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Season 5 Tournament, Qualifier number 10. On comms today we have Estantia and Kuiper. How are the two of you doing?
I'm awake.
You are definitely
And
awake, and
I'm totally here now.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have to remind you about coffee existing. That is how awake you are. I'm good. I've had a nice slow morning. I've had a nice shower, so I'm like clean and my hair is fluffy and everything. And we put up Christmas lights yesterday, so I have Christmas lights behind my monitors.
I need Christmas lights behind my monitors.
I also have a window behind my monitors, so it's lights in the window, but yeah, Christmas lights on monitors is great.
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are... No, don't worry, it's fine. We're here. I totally didn't wake up at 8:52 Eastern. Totally did not have that happen. And yeah, we're getting for the EU Weekly. This is Qualifier... What is this? Is this Qualifier 9?
10.
It's 10. Yeah, Qualifier 10.
It's EU Weekly, so it has to be an even one.
That's a good way to remember that.
Yeah.
NyQuil, we can neither confirm nor deny that this is going to be a star seed. But yeah, Qualifier 10, we have Aeronaut, Doc Heaps, Narcotic, and Puppy Grant. And I'm really excited. We do have if you just want to talk real briefly about it, Estantia, we do have a pretty... I don't want to say this is a bad start, but you're starting with the Goron Ruby and Bolero, but we're Child. So
I don't think I consider that a bad start, because having a quick route up to Death Mountain and by proxy a quick route to Lost Woods is quite nice, but you do need to get something in order to get across that gap. Hilariously, you could actually get it by getting bombs to plant the bean, and that can be your access across the gap.
Oh, I did that last night. That was my way across last night for the NA Weekly.
I was joking! What do you mean that happened?
I did, I used... So last night, I'm not going to spoil anything, but last night I got beans before I got any other way to cross the bridge. So I crossed using the bean. Child cannot cross back now. Child is just locked in the volcano forever.
Poor thing.
They don't really I guess having a teleportation device allows for that to, be a possibility. But otherwise, yeah, Child Link can just not get out of the crater.
But yeah, I said that as a hypothetical. I didn't expect you to have done it literally yesterday.
I literally did it yesterday. I did finish last night. I was 64th. I was exactly halfway through.
Oh, that's actually surprisingly mathematically neat.
Reap, yeah. That's usually what happens with me.
So what I'm hearing is that last night's seed was an entire thing. So if we end up with a random quiet gap in the seed, there can be some possible discussion about how awful seeds can be.
Did you do chickens? Bet your ass I didn't.
I don't know why anyone's surprised. For those who are new to the community or haven't been around for a while, this is Kuiper Don't Care. Kuiper Don't Care and chickens is... It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It mostly involves rage. That is why there is a raging chicken emote.
NyQuil, I will say the last time Estantia and I did comms, it was in season
great.
4. And I think it was Fanta and Sanzu. It was their bracket race. And they
13-second chickens.
They spawned in the cack shop, like in the potion shop, and it was 13 seconds that they were both doing chickens. And for some reason, Estantia laughed at me. I don't know why she thought it was so funny. I was more or less upset. I was hoping for somebody to, like, you know, pity me. But Sanzo, I'm sorry.
I believe there is a clip of that somewhere. I think he might have done.
There is a clip of it somewhere.
But yes, no, this is only the second time commentating together, and it's great because it's Kuiper's fault that I do commentary. I'm sorry you have him to blame for all of my bad puns.
Oh no, see, here's the thing. They don't blame me for the puns, because you make the puns. They blame me for giving you the platform to like share them amongst everybody. That's the thing. Don't blame the puns on me. You come up with the puns.
In all fairness, I mostly blame 40Cake for that because I didn't really pun very much until I met 40Cake, so it's all his fault.
He was your gateway pun person.
See, look, there he is in chat doing the shifty eyes. He knows his guilt.
Those are guilty eyes.
Very guilty eyes.
Those are guilty eyes.
So there's a seed. There's going to be a qualifier.
Oh yeah, there's going to be. Okay, so what do we do now? How does this game work?
Let's see. We commentate on fashion, don't we? We commentate on the fashion of the tunics.
Yeah. What do we normally do? Yeah. You have to say who's got the best tunic. You have to make a joke about Greg. You got to make a joke about Ice Cavern. Okay, we got it. We got all the memes down.
Well, that's almost a vanilla start, but actually more helpful because you don't have to go down the ladder.
A little more helpful, yeah.
Also, right next to the shop if you ever need to get stuff.
Oh, I forgot that you could change the camera there to, like, give yourself a little bit better angle.
Ooh, strength.
That's pretty cool.
I like that early strength.
Yeah, early strength is pretty good. Last night's seed, the Kokiri Forest was, like, absolutely loaded. So, balancing it out here with just a strength upgrade so far.
Yeah, but you can't really underestimate how much a strength will matter.
Oh, no, absolutely. Strength is good. I think that was the item I went the longest without last night, was strength. So. Also, for anyone, if this somehow is your first time here for Season 5, you'll notice that the chests are all different sizes. That is because we're playing with chest size match contents on. Basically, all the junk items will be in small chests. The cool items, the unique items, whatever you want to call them, progression items, they will be in big chests. And it allows for some really unique routing decisions. So we'll see how many big and or small chests. They're going to open all the big chests, but how many small chests the runners will open it. So,
well, I think there's a few different approaches to when you stop opening small chests. It's like some people stop when they get explosives. Some people don't open any. Some people stop when they have enough health. That's Water Temple is on the path to Baronade.
Okay.
So, Wings is immediately glad she's playing this seed.
Wings is immediately happy. Water path to Baronade.
That is definitely a thing.
This is, what did we get to? Gerudo Training Grounds on the path of Bongo. So we got 2 path hints already.
That's nice. Getting path hints early. So, for reference again, if you're new to Season 5, we don't have Way of the Heroes anymore. We have paths. A path hint will always point to a medallion dungeon, and 2 different path hints can't be talking about the same item. Otherwise, it's just a case of, you need to go here to get something in order to beat this boss. So that could be like access to the dungeon, it could be like the rang to beat Baronade.
Or it could be something very, very obscure and not straightforward at all. So hopefully, with that, you're just gonna get something. Hopefully, in Water Temple, you're looking to just get Boomerang or Bruto's Letter,
and then you get Din's Fire and you cry.
Yeah. Oh God. It'd be terrible.
I mean, yeah.
We love stone water. Shout out to Casey. We don't. Shout out to Casey Necro. The best, one of the best reactions I've ever seen to an item in an OOT rando seed.
Yeah.
Ooh, love to see that early.
Ooh. Now, getting Requiem early, especially with Gerudo Training Grounds having something useful, that might be interesting. Oh, Goron Pot's dead.
Damon Crusher, I don't want to talk about Stone Shadow. I played the seed last night. I don't want to talk about Stone Shadow. Estantia, bad things happened in Stone Shadow last night.
I like the fact that I didn't even need to say anything. I just, like, pushed my press to talk button and didn't say anything, and you knew what kind of expression I was making.
I just want you to know, like, things happened.
Yeah. Oh, Sacred Forest Meadow is on the path to Twin Rover. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Requiem is on the path to Twin Rover. Who would have thunk it? And right next to it as well. Just saying.
Say it, Star. I need you to say it. Say it.
Gee, thanks, Gabe.
Thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted. I needed to hear it. That woke me up. Now I don't need my coffee.
I mean, I'd point out I didn't need to hear Star say that in order to hear it in her voice when she said it in chat. But yeah, it does mean that either we're not getting access to Spirit logically any other way, or we need to do Child Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could just never frickin' get Lens or Magic. Ooh, Magic in Spirit would lock it quite nicely.
Or 2 keys.
Yeah, it could just be key logic. Because with Spirit Temple, it can always just be key logic.
I think that's why so many people, at least I definitely have, like, preferred seeing the hint for what's on the right hand, because I think it was you that told me. I've done like hundreds of OOT rando seeds, and it took until I think a couple days ago when Estantia was like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure when also, what is this hint stone? Zora's Domain on Queen Goma."
Okay.
It took until you said, like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure when there's a small key on child side, it means that you're long shot locked." And I was like, "Oh."
Like, that is one of the few frickin' things that I can be certain of in Spirit Temple key logic. If there is a key on the right hand side, if there's a key on the right hand, it's long shot locked.
Yeah, does anyone... I don't know what that is. On the arch, does that look... It looks like a stick, maybe? That's a stick.
That is
Yeah, that's a stick.
No, there's the other copy of Domain Path to Goma and Open Grotto.
Oh, okay.
And Prelude, okay.
So we have... Let's see. We already have four path hints, damn.
Yeah, getting those out of the way very quickly. And also, I do actually like Prelude. I like Prelude and I like Serenade. They're underrated because it just means that you have so much less chance of isolating stuff in Lake Hylia if you have Serenade. Because otherwise you just go, I'll just do it later.
Oh my god, look at the hints outside of Temple of Time! The hints outside of Temple of Time! Oh my god, that's hilarious!
And, okay, sure, Gabe, sure. Let's just have all the foolish hits at Temple of Time, because why not?
Holy crap! Okay, so
The
Fortress
Temple of
is
Time
bad.
believes that the world is foolish.
Oh my god. Okay, so Fortress is foolish. Colossus is foolish. There's nothing in
GA.
there's nothing in Ganon's castle. Okay, cool, fine.
I thought it was outside. Was it inside Ganon's?
It was inside. It was
That is a
inside.
good hint, though. Oh, yes, G, thank you. All the hit. There's all our
And
foolish
strength
hints.
on Gerudo Valley.
Ooh, strength 2. Aeronaut just found strength 2 in the Gerudo Valley.
Yep. So that is 2 sphere 0 strengths.
40 skills is dead.
Yeah, we went from a strong boy to a very strong boy. What? I see
missed
what that
what was
is.
over behind the waterfall, but apparently Aeronaut wants it.
apparently it's something
Also,
good.
it was Zelda's Lullaby on Ranch, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
they
Deku
they couldn't see it either.
Yeah, it's really quite hard to see Deku shields.
Also, we're doing one of Astantia's favorite things, which is the child shooting gallery.
No, incorrect. Wrong. No, one of my actual favourite things is what Aeronaut is doing, which is Gerudo Valley into Lake Hylia. And also Serenade on Burning Kakariko.
We already got the two. Well, I want to say the two barren songs, but you got the two songs that can push an area to be barren.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. I just really like the South Hyrule, Gerudo Valley, Lake Hylia route, because just so many hints.
A lot of hints, and you
Probably
a
helpful
couple things
for
you won't
this-
isolate.
Probably less helpful for this particular seed because we've had so many good hints already, super accessible.
Mm-hmm. There's still some good ones out there. You want to find 50 skulls. You want to find. I think we've seen Frogs 2 and things like that, but you do want to see what's on Ocarina of Time. And
40 Skulls is dead. Back of Lake hints.
We did see the other copy of 40 dead at
Mhm.
Castle. Just a note.
I can't believe those castle hints. That was so funny.
Temple
That
of
was
Time
so-
hints. Not
Temple of
Castle
Time hints. My bad. Yeah, Temple of Time.
Nice
hints.
try.
I still haven't had my coffee. Okay. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until there's a lull so I can run out to the kitchen and get it. Skull Kid is a heart container. There's another another always hint.
Yeah, like, nice to find that out. Aeronaut's not going to be spending any time getting masks.
Skull Kid dead basically. Well,
Hey, if you're having issues with health and you want to open less small chests, you can just go get that.
that is a time commitment for for some health.
I mean, yeah.
Child Valley wins again. I actually kind of like the fact that Child Valley has been paying out a lot because that was the basically like the default route for like 2 full seasons. I like to see that
Yeah.
it's still a viable option.
It's one of the main Season 3 opening routes.
Yeah.
One of the others being the Free Child song route, which you can then link into Gerudo Valley. But
Mhm.
yeah, I like this route because it gives me hints and I'm bad at things, so I need hints.
I'm bad at things, so I need to be told what to do.
Yes, that's precisely it.
Astantia's first piece of merch will say that. I'm bad at things, so I need help.
There is no shame in, admitting
No.
that you need help. And,
Oh god, not at all.
and
not at all.
there is a lot of strength of character in being able to admit that you're just bad and you need to improve.
Every time I boot up a seat, I'm like, okay, so where do I go? I actually don't know. Where do I even begin? How do I play the game?
Spot didn't look like anything important.
It looked like a Hylian shield, actually, I think. Sphere Zero wallet. As of right now, it's just convenience right now, and we don't know if that's necessarily going to be required.
Means that Fire Temple is in logic because you can now buy a Goron tunic.
Correct. Also, Grant is getting this hint. We often don't get this hint.
I like all of the rare hintstone sightings we're getting. Like we've got Back of Lake, we've got the second Hyrule Castle hint. I'm liking this.
You won't see the... Talk about rare. The Castle... the Hyrule Castle 3 hint
Oh yeah, fair
is
point.
the one that, almost you never get. Oh, we're getting our medallion spread, by the way. Fire, Deku, Shadow, Spirit, and Jabu. And Dongas.
Yeah, I mean, we knew 4 of those because of the path hints, but nice to see the other ones.
Yes.
Stone water path to Baronade?
Yeah, so water... Yeah, so everybody that's all like, oh, water path to Baronade's pretty weird. Oh yeah, now it's really weird. Now it actually is kind of sad.
And hey, look, there's Sunstorms.
Hey. It's a cool thing to see. We love stone. We love water stone. Man, we don't... I mean, well, here's the thing. At least it's hinted to you. You can't really be upset. Yeah. You can't be upset. The game is telling you, like, hey...
This seed might suck, but at least we're telling you it sucks.
Nice battle spawn and OT is opponents? Okay.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, hold on.
Adult spawn at Nocturne.
Wait a minute.
We don't need Nocturne.
No, we don't.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's really cool. I've not seen it. That's great.
That just makes me more nervous. Like, where the hell is Nocturne gonna be?
Well, it's not Burning Tack, which it could have been with that spawn, and...
I'm betting it's actually in Composer's Grave.
Oh, that is really, really cool.
The adult spawn is the Nocturne warp. So, you basically only have to save and reset and you're right outside Shadow Temple.
Vanilla Sun Song, okay.
So yeah, we do not technically actually need Nocturne because we have the spawn there.
Yep. That's really hilarious.
Vanilla Sun's 2 seeds in a row. Vanilla Sun's was the thing last night.
Ocarina of Time Eponas.
Rush AD, do it. It's
yeah.
AD. I promise you, Rush AD. It is. I'm making
because
my call now.
We've got Requiem of Spirits to get to Spirit Temple, so we don't need to get Eponas to cross over. We know there's something we need in Gerudo Training Grounds. Yeah, if you want to gamble, then gamble AD hard, I guess.
It's AD for pose, which would just be Omega Set. I know it couldn't be horseback archer. I'm just saying for pose. It's for
True.
1 check.
Or for sheer access. It could just be for sheer logical access, at which point you can just reverse.
DL on Madden. Longshot is available before AD.
Water's a stone,
yes.
after all.
Yes,
so
that's true, so it can't even be for access.
No, it's just it could only be AD since Frogs is dead for pose.
And again, we've got a trick to get around that. Well, no, that's the thing. You can't get a path hint for a stone dungeon. You can only get a path hint for a medallion dungeon.
Even if it is like hard all dungeons, yeah, you will not get a hint for a stone dungeon. Even if it is hard confirmed. Like in this case, if just for the sake of argument, if OOT was Nocturne this seed and our spawn wasn't where it was, we would not be hinted towards whatever stone dungeons we needed to get it, so. You just gotta find your items for the stone dungeons.
Yep. So how dungeons work is that the game has a set of goals. So this can be 6 medallions, this can be all Triforce pieces, this can be in Stone Bridge, 3 stones, but you can also set custom goals, but by default it is whatever the win condition you basically need for the bridge and boss key. In this case, 6 medallion bridge and no boss key, so 6 medallions is your goal, so it points to medallions. And since stones aren't part of the win con, they aren't included.
It doesn't mean we don't think they're important. Stones are still important. Sometimes.
Yes.
We don't want to come across as, you know, we're anti-stone here.
Like, stones are really pretty. But yeah.
Honestly, they look really cool too.
Yeah, like the models are so shiny.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, in this particular case, they're not a goal for getting the rainbow bridge or for finishing the seed, so the path hints don't point to them.
Yeah, Tall got it right. Water has to have either Ruto's letter, Boomerang, or something leading to one of the two. That's basically the way you have to interpret the hint. This is this Boomerang on Big Pose. This is you gotta hold out hope, right? This is a star seed.
I don't think that works with the path. Because it has to be something in Water Temple that would lead you to it, not the prize of Water Temple. Because the prize of Water Temple isn't counted as being in Water Temple.
Really?
If there's a bow in water, then yes.
That doesn't count.
I do not believe so, no.
That's interesting.
Because it doesn't...
I'm sorry. I look over at Aronon's screen. He's got the Keaton mask on as he pulls out the Master Sword, and that made me laugh.
Yeah, because if you think about it, with the song on Forest Medallion, that would still be hinted Temple Time, even though you need the Forest Medallion to get it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Wait,
so yeah.
As with other things, as with Fate of the Heroes for paths, non-shuffled items and things like, things like beans, River Card, ocarinas in these settings at least, and also stones and medallions don't count for Way of the Hero or Foolish. If they're not shuffled, makes no sense for them to be Way of the Hero or Foolish, and in the case of stones and medallions, if those counted, you would never have such foolish dungeons, and that would suck.
Yes, as I said. It's not for that, so it can't be Water Temple pointing to Big Pose. And everyone's picking up Song of Storms. It seems unlikely. No, it was Prelude at the Colossus. But yeah, we've got a lot of hints already. And most of our runners on restreams seem to kind of be going to roughly the same places. And Doc wants it. That... Oh! Yeah, I will take a bomb bag on top of Stongo's cabin, right above where you need it.
Alright, I got my coffee. I did just see that bomb bag. Okay.
Yep.
I ran out into the kitchen like, oh, I gotta get my coffee.
Yeah, they just left the keys under the mat, or in this case on top of the mat.
Yeah, they're like, hey, this is the way in. Like, don't let anybody know. This is the passcode, and then they wrote it on the mailbox.
Yep.
Or like, what's the passcode to get into your gate? Oh, it's just my address. Oh. Okay. Cool, we'll go in.
On the other hand, if it was like your full address, that would take ages to type in.
Oh, yeah, that's your full address.
Yeah.
Also, Narcotic is at 1 heart. So, will he die if he jumps in and voids out?
Yes.
So what? Ooh, a hammer! Hammer in Fire Temple! Alert! Hammer in Fire Temple! Alert! There's a hammer in Fire Temple. What's up with these bosses leaving the keys to their houses? Like, free to get. What is happening?
I mean, there was even a wallet to get, like a Goron tunic really easily.
That's a really silly spot for Hammer. Point of Passive for that Hammer would be hilarious, yes. Sorry, I'm needing to laugh at that Hammer.
That is like... That's
It
insane.
really is the key out. It really is the key under the doormat.
Yeah, it's literally what it is. Lavaja's like, this is the only item in the world that can defeat me. I'm going to hide it at my front door.
Just like, I mean, sure, it's fine. They'll want to put off doing fire. Like, these are speedrunners, right? They'll want to put off doing Fire Temple until they have the hammer to beat me. So if I put the hammer in Fire Temple, they'll never get to me.
And then we're like, no. See, we're rando players. We know that nothing makes sense, and hammer could absolutely be in Fire Temple.
Damn, fooled by the unpredictability of humans.
The cursed randomizer player. We've seen too many. You know what it is?
We've seen too much.
We've seen the Bavage is like, oh, this is a star seed, isn't it? They know it's a star seed.
I love the amount of references that chat is going through at this point. Okay. So, yeah.
But wait a minute. They gave you in the first 3 checks of fire. They gave you they give you the hammer and the wow. Okay. Just go beat the boss, I guess.
It's fine.
Apparently.
Holy crap.
Okay.
I would like to note that Volvagius not only puts the key under the doormat, but they put the key under the other key under the doormat.
Hi, magic. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny.
Inko, we do have a wallet though to go get.
Wait, magic.
Yes, DC bridge for heaps.
Okay. That's
We
a
are
thing.
a dins from getting in the door of Shadow Temple.
I
Sure,
swear,
why not?
if it's just like chilling in the graveyard, I'm leaving.
I mean,
If it's just somewhere in the graveyard, I'm gonna.
I mean, Purple has a good point. We still need
Fire
this
Temple
logic.
for you!
You don't say. And there's a scale. That's the main.
That is so.
And there's Greg.
That is so stupid. That's so
Great.
stupid. I love this stupid game, man. I love this stupid game. Oh, it's so funny.
But yeah. Logically, we still need hovers to actually reach Volvagia, but that's not going to stop anyone. Greg is in Dodongo's cabin. It's the room at the bottom of the staircase, which I think is Compass.
Bottom of the stairs is Compass, yes. And path has now been updated.
Oh my goodness. What a path in.
Right?
What a path in. Man, that makes me so happy.
We're just memeing today, apparently. This seed is just memeing.
It really is. It really, really is. For all 5 path hits at 26 minutes, we also have all 3 foolishes at Temple of Time, and the path hits are being dumb.
No, Volv just doesn't care. Volv just wants it to be over already.
Apparently.
Brutos? No, just a green potion bottle. For a second there, I was like, man, this seed really just wants to end. It's got somewhere to be. It's got appointments it needs to make. Alexander, don't say it. Don't put it out there.
That's not even the first person who said it.
No, it is.
Are they really?
I'm Mirror Shield. Okay.
Oh, on what? Wait, on
Okay.
on Kid Goron? Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, can they? No, they don't have a hook shot. Okay, I was like, can they go beat Spirit Temple?
No,
they can't.
no hook shot.
They can't even get they can't even get anywhere without a ranged weapon to hit that first switch.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even go in as child to hit the switch there because again, no ranged weapons at all.
Just throw a bomb
They do
up there.
have bombs, yeah.
Yeah, you can just chuck a bomb up there, right?
Never mind. Still annoying. Oh, hey, there's the other SFM passive Roba. Thanks! Really useful. For that Requiem they have. Brilliant. And no, they can't do bombs, it's just... Yeah, they can do it with choose, just... well. They would still need to hookshot to finish Spirit, though, and there are several checks they can't do in Spirit. No Fire Source, no hookshot, no Hover Boots helps for a couple things. No ZL's a problem.
They have CL.
No, they do have CL, I'm scared of brain. Face palm, you're fine.
God, I feel so much better now that I'm drinking coffee. Oh my god. What is... I'm trying to think... Where have we not seen so far? Oh yeah, there's... This is gonna be a... Some of these runners on the screen right now might sub 3 this seed. It just depends on... where the rest of our items are. I will say that the seed last night, I think only 5 people got a sub 3, because who was that an interesting end to the seed? So
yeah, from what I've heard, that was definitely an interesting end.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when all 4 of our runners are eminently going through Stone Forest. Because we know that'll happen, right?
It does seem quite likely. On the other hand, also Stone Water.
Oh yeah, and Stone Water too. Yeah, Stone Water. Stone Water and Stone Forest. I'm sure they're both being required. Kuiper trying to jinx the runners. Look, I just want the runners to have fun, man. That's all I want. I just want the runners to have fun, and sub 3 seeds are fun. The second you cross over the 3-hour mark, you're just like, oh, I'm sad.
I mean, I thought you were trying to curse the runners.
No, I would never. Why would I ever do that?
Because you want them to suffer as much as you have.
No. Now, if any of them do chickens, yes, then I will want them to lose. I will be actively rooting against them. They immediately get put on a list. I'm sorry, 4 people sub 3 last night. Man, that is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Getting a fire I don't think Heaps has the hammer yet, so Heaps is not going to be checking the fairy fountain just yet. Who does have the hammer? So Aeronaut has the hammer. Narcotic does not. Aeronaut's the only one that has the hammer.
Yep, only one who's been to Fire Temple as of yet, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's face it, if anyone else has gone to Fire Temple, they would have the hammer.
It's true. Man, that is like... I can't believe that. Just hammer and boss key. And like that's like...
The dream.
That is the dream Fire Temple.
Admittedly, then you just end up with, like, I don't know, long shot on bloody hammer chest.
Oh, God.
Like, if you have the Dream Fire Temple, there must be a catch, right?
Well, they're all, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, I still think you're probably going to go back at some point, because there is, like, a decent amount of items left in there. And this is a high item requirement seed. So,
yeah,
especially,
definitely.
Yeah, you're going to be going back in there for sure.
Though technically you might be able to get away without long shot, given that water's a stone rather than a medallion, but... Unhindered progression in deep fire? That's never happened in Season 5 before.
Also, Slingshot.
Slingshot. I guess I know where the Kokiri sword is.
Yeah. Kokiri sword has to be in... What was the Goma place? Zora's Domain.
Or something that leads to it, but yeah, no, it seems unlikely that anything will be locking that unless we get horrors and then we cry.
Domain leads to Buddha.
The question is, how long is the route?
For some reason, I thought you were going to say, how long is the butter? And I'm like,
I mean,
Astantia, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, on the other hand, like, have you seen that? It was one of the butter or margarine adverts. And it just has, like, they do one swipe with the butter knife and it goes, like, along the entire bar.
Like, that's not realistic, right?
It's really not.
It's not
like
realistic.
Extends the bread.
Oh.
That exists.
They're not going
Four
for
on
it.
hit.
Okay. That is a thing.
Well, at least they know it's there.
Yeah, we know it's there. I don't think we've seen that yet.
No, we have not. That's
Okay,
wildly
that's
concerning.
I can't believe Papi didn't just pick it up. I think I would have picked it up, honestly.
Well, if you
It stops you from save quitting. Because if you save quit, then it... No, prescription,
prescription.
Yeah, prescription's just the
Yeah.
prescription.
Yeah,
I think
you
I would have
still-
picked it up.
Assuming it's not required, I would have picked them.
Also, I really like the play from Heaps now that you have a slingshot to go to Child Spirit.
Yep, like it.
Yeah, really, really like waiting to get that slingshot to come over here, but once you have it, immediately coming over.
Like, you know it's important somehow.
Mm-hmm. Child Spirit tends to be, as much as we joke about, like, oh, Stone Shadow always finds a way, and it's more of an annoyance. Child Spirit also seems to always find a way. Also, Scale, right there for Papi. Child Spirit also seems to find a way, but it seems to be less of an annoying, like, thing that you need to do. And speak of the devil, that is the boss key.
So that fulfills that path hint already.
What a surprise! Not
Uncreative video game.
Look, it's done a lot of creativity the last few seeds. It's allowed to have a break.
That strat was really cool from Heaps with the shooting the target and then backflipping. That was pretty good.
what yellow item is on Tactic Grotto? I think like
It was a heart. It was a heart. Like
It was a
recovery
heart. Like, it was the light green recovery heart, same as his green hearts.
Okay. Just wanted to check in. There's a small key on child side as well, so thanks, game. Thanks. Really necessary info. Thank you for the... Two of our path ends have been utterly useless. Frankly, for yes. Now, Fire Default might be useful for people who don't normally dip fire, but the SFM one is just useless.
So Pappy's gonna be the second to last one to get the silvers. Heaps has not been to Gerudo Valley as child yet. I don't really know if at this point with what Heaps has, I don't know how he's gonna route it in. Honestly, we'll see. I mean, as of right now, that is a required thing for you to do. So hopefully it's not too long.
I'd imagine they'd probably do it at the point where they go and look at Gerudo training grounds.
Yeah, you would just, hopefully by that point, you find some bomb shoes and you could peek at it.
Yep.
Also, I can't count the amount of times that I've done exactly what Heaps is doing without explosives, and then I realize that I get into this room and I can't get out. Like, oh, I can't leave this room. Time to leave.
Yep. Yeah, Scale's another, like, underappreciated item. People just go, oh yeah, it's Scale, but it unlocks so much in logic.
It affects so much in logic, and it just makes traveling around the world so much nicer, especially when you don't have a fast way to get over to Lake Hylia.
Yeah.
C-Force, so how do I put this? So Fire Temple was on the path of Lavagia, and the reason was because the very first chest you opened was Hammer. So that's how that's going. Oh, and then the very next chest you opened was the boss key. So yeah, Fire Temple's like, here's how you beat the dungeon, and then we didn't, because we are technically still hover boots locked, and I don't think Aura had a Goron tunic at the time, and it's a little bit of a risky thing to do. You don't
They had
have
3 hearts, no bottles, and no Goron tunic.
Yeah. Happy picking up the Scarecrow song. And yeah, that was a copy of the Frogs 2 hint. I'm just trying to like what everybody's doing here. Narcotic is going over to get the Medigoron hint. So we got a decent amount of divergence going on here early, so.
Yeah. I mean, our guessing here, they're just kind of retracing checks that the others did while they were in fire. Doc Heaps is actually doing something new. Narcotic might go to fire from here. Or they're just gonna go straight through to Lost Woods. I mean, not a bad shout, get you another song.
The other thing that's worthy of mentioning here, so Narcotic only has 2 bombs. One of the trade-offs of having chest-size match contents on is you just don't get consumable refills as much. So managing your, also big chest, managing your consumables is a pretty big deal. And the fact that Narcotic only has 1 bomb left, that is gold gauntlets.
Wait, what? Where?
Okay. Lost its bomb product. Why not?
Sure, that's a random check that had an important thing.
Actually, that's pretty big for Doc, actually. That could potentially mean that the trip over to Gerudo Valley is not required.
Yeah. Also, can we just shout out that was a really clean Mino skip there.
Yes, that was very, very good. Yeah, all 3 strength upgrades are very, very low spheres. As a matter of fact, I think 2 of them are sphere 0, and the other one's like sphere 1.
Yep,
Correct.
2 sphere 0 and 1 sphere 1.
There's the other copy of the 30 Dead. Where's that 50 hint?
We've seen it. 50's dead. We saw it somewhere.
Also, we are now seeing Domain, so we're going to see what that path item is.
Yeah, I think someone's mentioned earlier. Yeah, it was at the top of the crater. Yeah. Star's writing her bullshit essay. Just getting it all typed out, getting it ready.
For reference, Kuiper, I literally wrote an essay last week's EP making this seem so bad. It was 3 messages long, levels of bad.
Oh, last week's EU?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that one.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so happy with you. Oh man, was I happy with you.
Yeah, I went to your stream after the restream finished, and I was going, oh no.
God. Whenever I do EUs, I feel like Estantia will come in and just be like, so how are you doing? Is everything okay? It's like a mom checking in on their kid when they're sick.
No, mostly I was just sitting there going, oh no.
Oh no.
And just not saying anything.
Oh no.
Because I couldn't say anything. I was just sitting there going, oh no.
Oh, Wolfman, you were on comms for that? Man, congrats. Congrats. Hang that on the wall. Oh, that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was remarkably straightforward. Thank you, Domain. So, hey, path hints being straightforward today.
It's just way better. It's just way better that way, I think. First time calming in over a year. God. Hang that seed on the wall. That's fantastic.
And by hang that seed on the wall, you mean like nail it to the wall repeatedly?
Yes.
Also, for Roar's Wind at the top of the river.
Nice. 20 is dead.
20 dead is a nice hint to get.
And I actually have that last week's seed saved to my terrible seeds archive, but now.
The terrible seed. God.
Star has a terrible seeds archive. Why are you surprised?
You know how like really bomb shoes. You know how like really rich people will have like collections of art that are like priceless, Star has a collection of seeds that are just abysmal.
The folder is literally labeled truly awful seeds.
Yeah. What chat's saying, direct hints are helpful, but also you run out of information fast. Yeah, that is the trade-off that you get, and this is actually a really nice seed for now. It is, it's the point where you're going, is this lulling us into a false sense of security? And there's Ara getting strength 3.
Oh, well, Heaps just saw that hint for the Fire Temple of Volvagia, so I'm imagining he will go there soon.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
we know where Feral's Wind is.
What is Ara doing? Ara's killing Skull Kid!
He wants money for a wallet.
What are you doing? You're ruining the timeline!
They want Goron Tunic. They need to kill a dragon. One small life
the timeline. Majora's Mask doesn't happen now.
Hey, it's fine, they'll respawn.
Spoilers, by the way.
Majora's Mask fills us with child Link and not adult Link.
True.
Oh, or you know what? That's fine.
Majora's Link or die.
Touche. Touche. Termina is saved.
Like, either you make Majora's Mask happen, or you die.
Tibbs, it kind of depends on how much time I have, like, in the day. Like, if I have 5 hours to spare, I'll play a Starseed. If I want to be really sad, I'll play a Trez Seed, and if I want to be really angry, I'll play a Cum Seed.
I don't know, you've seemed pretty sad and angry at Starseeds recently as well.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Star is both.
I mean, fair.
Alright, I think I finally read up a BS command, so chat can read it in 1 second.
That happens. You want something in Goron Pot, you play it. Exactly, yeah, and if you want something in Goron Pot, you play a Trend Seed. Exactly.
So the seed's not bad, it's just got a sense of humor, so here's the writer of the seed's sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like, it's being nice about it.
It's also being a bit of a meme.
Yeah, it's being that's a good way to put it. It's not being like mean, it's just being funny. Is what's happening right now.
Yeah. Also, nice comment from chat, very pretty mirror shield on Aeronaut. That is a nice blue.
It is. That is a very, very nice shade of blue.
When we can actually see it in decent lighting.
The seed's going for meme, not mean. Yeah, that's true. These are the first peek at these hints we've seen. Obviously, Happy's the first one to get over here, so... I don't know exactly what we're missing at this point. Because we've seen
the Goron,
that.
which we just found.
Yeah, we're missing that.
Maybe a sometimes hint? Yeah, I think it's just one sometimes hint.
TNT, I don't want to talk about the bows from last night.
He is still dead, thanks.
The other Water Temple Baronade hint. Okay.
I mean, we have most of our hints, we just can't get into water. We don't have either hookshot is our biggest problem right now, I think.
Or even irons.
That too. Yeah, no adult rage weapon at 45 minutes. Thanks.
It's a really like bad sequence that you can get where like, okay, here's a dungeon that has a very specific set of things you need to get in. Oh, and it's on the path, by the way. So what ends up happening is you're like, okay, in order to get this path hint, I need to find 2 hook shots and iron boots. So, it really kind of, as straightforward as this seed has been so far, that's the one hint right now that's kind of like, that's kind of a crappy place.
Well, also, there's no guarantee that it needs it's long shot locked. It could just be hookshot locked and early in water.
Nice big chest. Thanks, double defense. I mean, it's not bad with CSMC and low health, but it's also not a hookshot.
It's also so pretty. and helps me survive. I am not going to begrudge the seed for helping me to live.
And why is that, Astantia?
Because I'm bad.
There we go. I just wanted to let everybody, like, because I was just, like you said earlier, you need it's okay to just say it and, you know, get it out there. That's another big chest over there, and I can't see what the one on the left-hand side is.
Probably getting the skull collected anyway, so we may see it.
Hookshot here.
Oh, hey, double magic.
Thanks, double magic.
Yeah,
Sure.
cool, thanks.
That said, that could be your first magic quite easily.
I think you're going to get bomb bag from the top of DC, beat DC, and then get Stone
True.
Boulder of Destiny. So I'd be impressed if that was your first magic.
Yeah, especially given that Scale is also in a bomb grotto.
Really, really clean fight by Aura there on Voldagia, which is our first Fire Temple completion.
Nice.
Narcotic getting knocked down by the Skulltulas. I always kill these Skulltulas when I'm doing Child Climb because, God, is it terrible.
Yeah, there's just so little room to move.
Yeah, there's very, very little room to navigate up that wall. And, alright, just a piece of heart in Fire Temple. So, Fire Temple is done. We had it hinted to us simply for the hammer, so it's going to be one of those locations that, I mean, you probably don't go back to for a long time. I mean, we can't even do anything there because we don't have, like, a hook shot, a bow. Technically, we're hovers locked, so we're supposed to find the hovers. We need the hovers anyway, because Shadow Temple is medallion, so...
We do have bombs, so we can do a few checks.
Yes.
Fire.
Bombs are, like, the one thing. Oh, that's right, yeah, no key on Volvagia. That's right, B. Luigi. You're right. I'm so used to getting keys on Volvagia that I just automatically assume that we're hovers locked.
Yeah, basically.
Goma is down for Papi. So we've got a couple other dungeons being beaten here. I honestly think Deku, finding the... I think all of our runners have the hint for domain. I definitely feel like this is the dungeon I would be prioritizing at the moment, just because, one, it's the Forest Medallion, and two, I think it's just, I mean, it obviously is just quicker items. Like, you're just going to find things faster than you would in Fire Temple, even though Fire Temple is effectively just letting you beat it immediately after the first two checks, so...
Yeah, there is an argument that you'll probably get scale when you're adult, so you might not end up rooting in domain very cleanly because you'd need to go back child.
Mm-hmm.
But that would, I imagine, be the main reason why you wouldn't head there immediately, simply because of child-adult age switching.
Mm-hmm.
That said, you've also got everything for Bottom of the Well, so if you're thinking you might want to visit there, might be worth dipping in while you're doing Deku as child, but we haven't had anything explicitly pointing us to Bottom of the Well yet.
Mm-hmm. Desert Colossus, that's the other Desert Colossus Baron hand. I will say Heaps is in really good position to get that other strength upgrade. Basically coming out of Deku Tree, I would imagine he's probably going to go to Lost Woods with these bombs. It
makes perfect sense, especially given they've got the slingshot for targeting the woods. Just clear Lost Woods.
Yep. And was this the... Yeah, this was the gold gauntlet chest here for Papi, so... We'll have his golds. And...
Everyone has shiny, shiny accessories.
I got a little bit of a chuckle. It is pretty funny when you find all 3 strength upgrades in the first hour. It is like pretty like, wow, okay.
And then you find that inside Gan's castle is hinted foolish.
Yeah, you know. But here's the outside Gan's castle is foolish, though.
We've seen it.
That, you know what? But it wasn't hinted.
It wasn't hinted, that's true.
Also, we're getting a dancing dad. Everyone get hyped for Dance Dad.
Hey, come on, Darunia.
Everybody loves Dance Dad. There it is. Everybody loves Dance Dad.
I do like that ZSR Jan emote. Just boing, 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 boing.
He gave you a heart. Do we know that... Yeah, spinning pot is nothing? Did we read that as a sometimes hint?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Spinning pot
because...
is nothing.
Yeah, because Pappy's just going right on by it. We have not seen this yet, I don't believe, the big rolling Goron.
Nope, Hot Rodder is not known.
And what is this? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Thank you, bye.
Man, why couldn't the bow be that easy last night? Damn.
Yeah, this seed seems to have been being pretty nice.
The big glaring problem, of course, being we don't have a hook shot yet.
Yeah. But the thing is also, how long will people put off Child Goron City? Because Child Goron City is something a lot of people put off. I mean, bearing in mind, it always looks so easy when you're watching 4 different runners.
Yeah, Hot Rodder had the bow.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's really easy for us because we have all the information coming in from 4 different runners. Not necessarily as easy when you're actually running it.
Oh, it never ever is. Alright, we'll get a peek at what's here at the bottom of the fountain, I believe. Oh, I cannot see that on our screen. If anybody can guess what that is. I can't. I mean, if they, I think they have silver scale. If they just dive down, they'll be able to see it.
I mean, I think that might possibly be bombs.
Yeah, suggesting it's another boat.
Could be. That would be pretty damn invisible.
Yeah, the bow would be one of the hardest things to see, I think. Oh, Darunia can.
Thanks, Gabe. Thanks.
Thanks.
And chat confirming it's a bow. Thanks. But yeah, this scene is smelling like what's mean about this scene? I think it's the hookshot location at the rate we're going. And I'm feeling highest Goron or someplace equally stupid for that hookshot at this point, because it's not there!
Wait a minute! Wait! Era just found. Okay. Hey, you know that thing at the bottom of the fountain that you can't see? Here, you can go get it now.
This scene is just all about the item that you need to check or find this thing. Yeah, it's right there.
It's just right next
so
to
convenient.
it. Yeah, what's up with the seed being really convenient? What is this?
That is
a
a bow.
Oh my god, what? Who was it that said that earlier?
You have good eyesight, sir.
Yeah, anime fan. That good eyes. That is impressive to see that.
Rang in water or water somehow having something that leads to Rang. But yeah, this seed is being really nice. It's almost suspicious.
It really is. I am updating the BS command to continue talking about the nonsense that this seed is giving out.
But it's not suspicious, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's just, you know what?
It's really nice, it's just got a hilarious sense of humor to it.
Yeah, it's got a very good sense of humor right now.
Also, so you can now avoid Child Goron City.
Yep, it's completely avoidable, yep. Yeah, Star's trying to get a lot of karma points. Like, look at this nice
it's not over yet. I am going to open a bet. Actually, where on earth is our first hookshot? Because we haven't seen it. I'm getting concerned.
I would, well, water to, maybe water to Rang, I guess, yeah.
So for reference, when people are betting, our foolish locations today are, I believe, it is inside Ganon's castle, it is Gerudo's fortress, it is Desert Colossus, I think. Is it Colossus?
Yeah, Colossus Fortress inside Ganon's castle.
I'd like to point out I got in bottom of the well long before everyone else.
Yeah, and it's not 10 skulls. And it's
Not the
my
first-
snap chest.
Yeah, not the first check in ice.
Ooh, top of lab would be a good one, or adult fishing, just making sure you have to get a bean.
Yep. Skulls are deader than dead today.
Has anyone else, like, noticed how... And I don't know, I haven't been in every qualifier, obviously. Has there been a really gross Skulltula seed yet? I don't think there has been.
Yes.
Yo, Rudo's letter on slingshot target.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Heaps is about to get a massive back-to-back here. He's gonna find Rudo's letter and Silver's back-to-back.
Yeah, that's pretty damn nice. And yeah, that root toast does make things a lot easier.
So pretty much, I mean, the odds of Water Temple having Boomerang now are pretty high.
I mean, about the only thing it could have to lead to into...
There.
Hey look, it's another bow!
Hey, another bow!
That's 4%.
So, I would have got my first bow in well, and I'd have been feeling really chuffed about it, and then I would have seen everything else and be like, aww.
Aww. The other ones are really easy to find.
In all fairness, I'm also getting, like, whatever else is in here, and that's probably like a load of heart pieces and, you know, maybe some chews, so I'm not complaining. Pappy? What? Oh, okay, you want the pot for... Oh, I didn't know. Is that a guaranteed bomb refill pot?
If it is, that is news to me.
That would be pretty damn useful. Ooh, boomerang chest as a hookshot thing? Wow.
That would be terrible.
Oh, that is a guaranteed bomb pot. Yeah, I need to remember that one. Pappy teaching us. Today we have learned.
Everyone write that down. It's
I
gonna be on
already
the
knew
test.
about the guaranteed stick pot.
Yeah, the guaranteed stick pot's great.
So, that will close once Puppy's done as well, and let's shout out our runners, comms, and trackers, since happy 1 hour, everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I usually like to do that at the 1 hour mark.
So in which case, you have commentated a lot less than me recently. Shall you do the honours, Kuiper?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. So shout-outs to our lovely restreamer star, my lovely fellow co-commentator, Kuiper Don't Care.
That's me.
We have today's trackers, our 18 Shadow, Baby Shark Crew, Curry Chicken, with a question mark, you have to pronounce the question mark, and Purple.
Do you actually? Is it the name is Curry Chicken question mark?
Curry Chicken.
Oh, I love that. It's so good.
Also, hi Steve.
Oh, Steve. He was such a bro last night. Steve was such a bro.
So
Gave me-
Steve, yeah, Steve is the invisible chest in the dead hand room, and Kuiper's the one who named them.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't that chest look like a Steve though? It looks like a Steve to me. That's why I was inspired.
Steve's are usually like more open in conversation rather than just kind of hide at the back, in my experience.
Well, right now he is open. Get it?
I mean, true.
Get it? Get it? You know, because it's open chest. Get it? Man, yeah, so funny. I name everything Steve. Also, big chest. Aww.
Nice score on Tunic.
Aww.
So hey, so me doing bottom of the well super early would have massively paid out because I would have just been like, yeah, Fire Temple, sure. Whoop, 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 whoop.
We got a shirt.
We got fashion.
Yes.
Also, that blue and the purple on Aeronaut does look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The mirror shield color with the
Oh
The
yeah.
purple tunic. Yeah, that looks really, really cool.
That looks really good. I love the gold to pair with it too. The gold gun.
Oh yeah. Like, gold does go with a lot of things.
Jack,
what
just
doesn't gold go with?
Jack just panic names things Steve. Steve. All the people that work with Jack's like, did you ever realize that they just name everything Steve? You ever realize
Oh, I
that?
missed what was on Ice Cavern. Was that Minuet or?
Minuet, yeah.
Yeah,
so
it was
not
Minuet.
complete.
Minuet, which led directly into
Yay! There's our first trick shot in the well.
Yeah. Also, in that room, the room of hatred and pits.
So, Estantia, you win, since you're the first person who said well.
Yay!
And for some reason, last week, did ignore that. Another very good second person.
Yeah, I'm guessing no one who was subscribed bet well.
I'll give it the one for the Phoenix, I suppose, but it was not.
It's been a week.
What? Hey, just so you know, guys, we have Nocturne now, so we can beat Shadow Temple.
We don't have hovers.
You can't
I'm
even get in the door. First dibs.
I know. My original bet was Dead Hand. Yeah, I mean, technically that.
Really close.
Yeah, it was really close.
But yeah, instead it's like 2 doors over. We never did check basement chest, but yeah, okay, so my hypothetical me is very happy with my play to go into well early. Because well was kind of stacked.
Wait a minute. Did Doc skip the bottom
Yes,
area?
they skipped like chess, which they probably did take a look at, but then skipped, and then they skipped basement chest.
Oh.
Well, they can't do the basement loop without this hammer that's right here.
Oh, that's right.
No, basement and bottom of the well.
Probably because they thought it was a key.
Yes, they probably are able to calculate that. That's a good point.
Just want to say, Doc double taked that hammer.
Yeah.
Like, he got the hammer, looked at his like hints, and he was like, "Oh, wait, that's what it's talking about."
Yep, this scene's got a real sense of humor.
Yeah. King Weeps just got a big old stack of cash on him.
I mean, that's actually pretty appropriate. They are a kid.
That's true. Papi picking up his hammer. Straightforward and yeah. When OOT decides to be funny, it is normally in a straightforward, dry way.
Yeah, and everyone...
Man, everyone is getting... It's gonna be impossible to remember, like, which one of the runners got which bow.
Yeah, it's just... Pick a card, any card, they're all bows.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, at the end, if any of them are doing interviews, I'm just gonna assume, like, okay, you got one of the bows. They were all pretty much, like, scattered around. Some of you got the one in Goron City. I believe, who's the one? Aura got the one at the bottom of the lake, or the bottom of the fountain. I always call it the lake. I guess it's the lake, but...
It's technically a fountain more than a lake, because it's water source.
Yeah, everyone got a bow for Christmas.
Does that mean their present had a bow on?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving forever. I'm never coming back. Someone get Shadow in here. We need to cover.
I'm only slightly sorry. By which I mean I'm not very sorry at all.
I'm only slightly sorry.
But yeah, they were all
Logic.
in logic. Yeah.
Were they all three in logic? I guess they all were, right?
Yep. Because the iron's right next to the bow in the fountain. Yeah, basically, we are entirely in logic. There is no one who is out of logic because this scene is being so nice.
Being awfully nice, and that makes me nervous.
I mean, yes, but this doesn't feel like the kind of... This doesn't feel like the kind of then screw you, because Inside Gan's Castle is also foolish. We've done a lot of areas.
We have done a lot of area. I'm just like... You can go into Water Temple now with the hook shot once you go bottom of the well. There's no... I mean, there's no real guarantee that you're going to need to go any farther. Like, there's no guarantee you're going to need long shot. So I think you probably just go there and get whatever it is it's pointing to. So, I mean, as of right now, it's not been terrible. We're really just looking...
Logic.
Yeah.
Spaghetti logic is my usual indicator of the starseed, and we just don't have any spaghetti at the moment.
We're out of pasta.
Yes, it's being succeeded.
Also, Narcotic is now heading to the well to get the stack of everything. Fire is... Yeah, fire depends on what happens later in the temple. It could... Yeah, it could possibly be that, like, there's something deep in Fire Temple, which would be about one of the meanest things the seed could do. If the well has a deck of many things, then they're fucked. I'm sorry, your campaign is ended.
You are all dead.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the Deck of Many Things is an item in Dungeons & Dragons. It can have various different and powerful effects depending on which card you draw. Yeah, and some of these effects basically just murder your campaign because one of your party members is now stuck in the void.
Man, this Volvagia fight for Pappy is... Oh
yeah,
God.
That is not going well.
Oh gosh, okay, be very careful. Yeah, you might just want to... Yeah, just...
Yep.
Drop down, take it easy.
We are not fucking around today.
Yeah, we're not gonna mess around with Volvagia. I think there's only one hit left, so I think Pappy will be okay. Oh no, there's one more hit left, and Doc is reversing. We do have a GTG hint.
Yeah, we know that GTG is important.
Yes. I would imagine Doc probably knows how to do hookshotless GTG, so...
Honestly, I find that hookshotless GTG is actually easier than with one hookshot GTG, because the length requirement, because the bloody range on the hookshot to hit that target in the ceiling is really annoying.
Yeah, it's actually strangely precise.
Yeah, like, it is so specific on, like, where you can actually hit that hookshot target, so I end up just doing it with the hookless strat half the time.
I'm not good enough at hookshot. I mean, I know how to do it, but I always end up having to, like, okay, where do I line up on this wall, and when do I side hop, and...
I'm fairly good at, like, visual stuff, so I can just gauge the rough location and just stand in it rather than use a setup. Which is weird, because I should be able to just work out which bit I have the range with a hookshot from, but nope.
Nope, that's not the way it works. They are not allowed to Hess. You are not allowed... A lot of the really... Yeah, there's the... Any questions about what might be allowed and what might not be allowed is written out in a very nice little... I don't want to say article, but... Yeah, you can reverse Wasteland, but it's not in Logic.
Yes. It's not in Logic, but it is a hell of a lot more convenient, and actually it's really easy. Oh hey, fire arrows.
Fire arrows. Den's fire can be Hylian Spirit Temple. Spirit was fire lock today.
And it could just be in Composer's Grave.
Or Wasteland.
Yes, it could be in Wasteland. We don't have Wasteland Foolish.
Somewhere else that could be really, really sad.
I mean, the Wasteland is a pretty sad place, that's why it's haunted.
It's only sad because it's haunted.
And it's also sad because it only has one check.
Oh, it sure does. And man, does the game love telling you that it's nothing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that one check over there? Yeah, it's nothing. Narcotic with the hookshot, the second player to get the hookshot in bottom of the well.
And basement chest is definitely skippable.
Yes. So right now, what stone dungeons not stone dungeons, what medallion dungeons can we beat? We can beat Spirit. Papi has not gotten the mirror shield off of Child Goron yet. But once he does, he will be able to beat Spirit Temple.
Okay, but why does Little Goron have a mirror shield? Do they, like, use it as a sled?
You know what? I didn't really think about it, and now I'm starting to think that, yeah, it might be maybe just riding it around as a sled.
Like, yeah, we'll just use this priceless artifact to, like, pull the kids around on.
Gorons have vanity too.
I mean, also it's really tough. Like, it's got to withstand the weight of a baby Goron on it. You need something that's pretty solid.
And it's shiny.
It is shiny.
It's very shiny.
Keep the kid busy, just tell them to polish it until it's shiny.
Oh, that's... Man, I want you to polish this. I want you to polish this mirror shield until it's really, really shiny. It's not... Polish it.
Yep.
Do it right now. Can it break rocks? Do we know that the mirror shield can break rocks?
If they get spat at you.
That is true.
Though, isn't that, like, technically like Deku Nuts? The mirror shield beats Deku Nuts, the all-powerful Deku Nuts.
In the Zelda OOT version of Rock, Paper, Scissors, Deku Nut loses to mirror shield.
Which is kind of impressive because, like, Deku Nuts don't even lose to Ganon.
Man, that's true.
But one shiny boy.
One shiny. That means the mirror shield's the end all be all, right?
Yeah, must be. On the other hand, Ganondorf, the mirror shield doesn't reflect back the boss tennis.
Man, if it did do that though, that would kind of be busted.
It would.
I'm almost kind of glad that that's not the way it works.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ganon gets distracted by fishing rods. Oh yeah, that's right. Bottles are the ultimate weapon. That's right. Oh, Papi's reaction to the mirror shield. Oh, that was a good reaction.
Papi's reaction is gold.
That was really, really good. Just like an okay. Man, thank goodness he came back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that is very easily a location that you can leave behind.
Can you please explain why the rest of Spirit is out of logic? Actually, no, of course it is, because you're long shot locked, because Din's and the Spiders and Hamrocks is long shot locked. I'm a scanner brain. Yeah.
Oh, is it out of logic? Is it actually out of logic?
Yes, it is, because the rest of Spirit is 3 key locked. Nice bomb back in Java and the rank chest. The rest of Spirit is 3 key locked, and one of the keys is on map chest. And your only fire source is on Hamrocks, which is long shot locked. Is long shot? Who knows?
That's a good point.
Yes, but of course, this doesn't stop our runners going out of logic. It's mostly just a suggestion.
Speaking of logic and staying keys, Teeps hasn't found a single key in GTG. That's mildly concerning.
Oh, that is interesting, yeah.
Yeah, Heaps is already pretty far in here.
Yes.
Also probably means that this silver block room's gonna have like 3 in it.
Probably. There's a key.
On the other hand, we got all the strengths really early, so that's not an issue.
Yep.
A really cool bomb ground jump strat there, because again, we do not have hookshot for Heaps. He has not been bottom of the well yet.
Well, I need to practice doing bomb jumps.
You sound a little more thrilled, like,
I spy a big chest. Nice bottle.
It's a
Milk.
He needs some milk.
I mean, they're in the desert. You need to hydrate in the desert. Speaking of which, remember to have a drink, everyone.
I don't know if I was stuck in the desert. I don't know if milk would be the go-to thing.
I don't think I'd care.
You know what? That might be true. Yeah, this room's gonna have nothing but keys in it. That's 2 small keys.
And a small
chest.
not key.
And alright, just 2 small keys in there. Fresh from a camel.
Do we even see a camel in Ocarina of Time?
Ever, in general. Have we ever actually seen a camel?
I know we've seen a camel in at least one of the Zelda games, but I cannot remember which one it is.
Nothing's coming to mind.
I could be thinking of something completely different. That is entirely possible.
Nothing but keys is that a new band? It sounds like a new band.
That's 4 keys now on the ice statue. Oh, Divine Beats is a camel, yes, and Vanabor. No,
Yeah, but are there any, biological camels?
No clue, there's hover boots.
Hovers. You know how I said that one of the few things that wouldn't be Rang, that could be no. What was GTG on the path to?
Bongo.
Yeah, okay. The hovers make sense.
Yes, they do.
The continued just straightforward patterns.
Yeah, so like water can only be Rang or maybe Dins. That's it.
And we
That
are
is
running out of
literally it.
we're running out of go mode items, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been an experiment. Seed. I am editing the meme command, really, is what it is.
Apart from
welcome
light
in.
arrows, like there's still a possibility that light arrows is silly.
And welcome in, hi, I am Disturbia with a rate of 17. We got ourselves a silly seed.
A good old-fashioned silly seed. Water could be...
But water's
water
on the
could-
path to Baronade. But yeah, I guess it could be long shot if it's deep in spirits because of Spirit Temple key logic.
Would have to be Tunrova by this point.
Well, no, because it can't be hovers on 2 different paths. Well, no, it wouldn't be hovers on 2 different paths, but it might be long shot to give you hovers to get something in shadow. That is still possible.
That would be really, really gross.
It would be completely gross.
Yeah, that would be really gross if that was the case.
Gerudo Fortress is foolish. There is nothing on horseback archery today.
Nope. I have no idea, because I got distracted by conversation and lost my key counting. Whoops.
Alright, it's fine. There's nothing in the toilet. There's not gonna be anything in the toilet. Aura having to shoot Goma from the ceiling. And getting their forest medallion. I'm looking to see, I think all of our runners are knotted up now other than Narcotic. Narcotic has not gone fire yet.
Which is actually kind of impressive.
It really is. given how the rest of this seed has gone.
Yeah, there is a lot to do in this seed, but yeah, this seed has been really fast, possibly because it's so nice and straightforward is why it feels fast.
Oh, Heaps is actually going for the recoil strat here to get that the crate, which we know is golds.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go for it.
I think if you fail it once, I think you just abandon it and hope that you already know that inside Ganon's castle is nothing. I think at that point you're like, all right, well, if something is in the fairy fountain at Ganon's castle, I lose.
Yeah, and you can always come back here as a child if you find that you need strength 3.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think anything else of note was in GTG. I don't think anything was in... So far, nothing was in Spirit.
Apart from, you know, those hovers.
Well, apart from the hovers. Apart from what we've seen, yeah. Oh, we have Quad Spirit! I just casually like, oh yeah, we have Quad Spirit right now.
Yeah, okay.
Quad Spirit is a lot more fun than, like, Quad Forest. But
Oh, definitely.
Quad Forest, Quad Jabu's kind of sad.
So I shouldn't say that this is a spiritual experience. I'm sorry, I love the complete silence to that. Oh wait, he just left.
He actually left, yes.
Oops. Oh hey, he's back. Hi. Kuiper does care. It is the great and least well kept secret. Kuiper does care.
Oh, man. Let's just hee. No hee. No hee-hee-hees. Is this a spiritual experience? Oh, God. I thought I was gonna go back to bed just because this was gonna be a star seed. But man. Anyway, we got Twin Rova dead. Twin Rova's dead. Woo!
Oh, what about some Twin Rova?
Woo! What's on Twin Rova? See, the worst part is I didn't get it at first. I'm like, what? I'm like, and that's what made me mad because I didn't get it. And I'm like, all right,
I mean, that's okay, so it's definitely the hovers.
Yeah, definitely the... What is the... God, what is the play now? I mean, I feel like... I mean, they can't go to... The only person that can go to Water Temple is Aranat. So...
Yeah,
I
guess I would just go straight to there. The others might decide that Ice is a good play at this point. It's one of the few places that they actually have left, and that will get them those items. Or bottom of the well.
Aeronaut has no hook shot as a problem.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Right now.
Oh.
He hasn't been to the well, is where he hasn't been. He went to Ice instead of the well.
Yeah, those are kind of the two big places at the moment.
That...
Just a bit.
It turns out that this might be a go everywhere, do everything seed.
As per the usual, yes.
Dock Heaps looks like they're heading to Ice.
Yes.
Doc will get the Iron Boots. Doc has also not been to Bottom of the Well either. So...
Is this what splits runners? Are you an Ice person or a Bottom of the Well person?
Not can I be neither? Can I be a I
Not
just don't like
seed.
Yeah, not in this scene you can't be, but I think in this situation I probably would have went Bottom of the Well first.
I mean, that's fair. You got Song Storm super
Yeah.
early. Oh, we haven't seen Adult Shooting Gallery, actually. Okay, we just did, but still. I'm not so... Why did I talk? Why the internet exists? I forgot that the internet was the internet.
What? Wait, what are we talking about the internet for?
Chat.
Ah, yes. Yes. The internet. Chat, believe it or not, you are the internet. Right now, all of you are embodying the internet.
So Doc Heaps just did King's Horoscope.
Yes. Indeed.
Which means that they can do the King's Horoscope to get past them into Fountain, but they cannot cross back.
Light arrows. Oh, God. Mr. Pokes, that is very clever. I hope not.
That would be kind of amazing, not gonna lie.
No, it would not be amazing.
It would be amazing for chat.
It would, yeah, well, listen, chat's just the internet, alright? Do you want the internet to be happy?
Oh, very clever, Varandra. That's a good one.
Enough of this. She can't. Oh, you know what?
That one was kind of clever. That was
really clever. That was really good. Why hasn't anyone done chickens yet? Because chickens isn't anything. And they want to win. They actually want to, like, win the race. That's why you don't do chickens.
I mean, there probably are people in other streams who have done chickens. But mostly they've been really streamlined. Like, usually when they're child, they've been going child and heading for a specific thing really quickly.
I think that VXR, that might be the only way that this could turn into an all-dungeon seed at this point. I actually think that would be the only scenario where we would end up doing all dungeons.
Unfortunately, Rang cannot be on Big Pose because the path int cannot require the dungeon reward.
Well, no, it can if long shots from the French vanilla or vanilla.
Oh yes, it can be long shot, I guess, but yeah,
Rang can't be on Pose. It would just be done.
Well, it can. If long shot is the thing that it's talking about, and speaking of which, that would be another key under the doormat, then it could be on Pose, but what I was trying to say was it can't be counting the stone as being the thing.
Yeah. Also, all four of these runners no opponentless pose.
Yeah. Like, these runners are all good.
Is there an actual guaranteed way to get it?
It's just a 40% chance of this.
Okay, I was wondering, like, is there an actual, like, guaranteed way to get the big POTA spawn? But I knew that, like, you basically just have to reload and unload the area over and over again.
It's guaranteed that you'll get it eventually.
That is, I guess that's...
As tips, as far as irons go, look at narcotic screen.
Yeah, the path to get irons is you get slingshot. Where was slingshot?
Boulder of Destiny, I think.
Yeah. So it's bombs to Boulder of Destiny to target in the woods to Source Fountain.
It's DMT Fairy. Sorry, it was the slingshot skills.
Oh, okay. So, Trail Fairy. Okay.
It was a fairy. A fairy gave us a slingshot.
Well, it is the fairy slingshot. Like, it's literally in the name.
That is true.
And Aeronaut is doing big pose. Got a normal pose first try.
Oh, this would be... So, just to note, if this is something, that does mean it's all dungeons. Right?
Yep.
Like, if this ends up being, like, light arrows... Oh, they got it!
Nice.
Okay, if this is... Oh, man, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope this is something.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Bomb bag and freestanding ice. The one on top of the iceberg, I think, was just like loopies or something. We know what the item at the bottom of the fountain is. Another bow.
No, the frozen freestanding.
Oh, frozen. Oh, I don't know what that was. No. Ah!
Pose was nothing. So it could still be something for interesting long-shot logic for keys in the Spirit Temple. That is the only way that Rang is not in water.
All dungeons is dead.
This is so simple.
All these glitchless jumps by keeps making it look really easy.
Yeah, it's something that we should mention. We have 4 runners on Restream. There are plenty of people doing this seed who aren't on the stream. We do not want any spoilers from them. So if you see something there, please don't post it over here. But
yes,
these are just some of many, and all of these people are good. Like, there hasn't been anything that I would call a mistake among all of these. It's different choices, but there's no mistake. You've seen that their execution is amazing. All of these guys are so skilled.
Honestly, I think it's just a matter of like, I mean, there really hasn't been many areas that they've gone to where there objectively wasn't something there they needed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things where, like, no matter what decision they've made so far, they've kind of been paid off on it. So all in all, it just comes down to what order you do everything in.
Yeah, I mean, technically some areas aren't useful if you've already got, like, bows from other areas.
I guess ice isn't very useful. Ice is like the one place I would say you probably could skip, but you're not going to skip it because you go out there to get the iron boots and potentially your bow. I think one of our runners ended up having that be the bow. You're just going to end up doing ice anyway. So.
Yeah, this seed has actually been really quite nice. Like, even Ice Cavern hasn't been that garbage. I mean, true, we haven't seen Forest or Jabu, really. So it could be that the Forest is just useless. Or it could have the light arrows, who knows?
Yeah, you can get the iron boots when setting for Roars and Jabu, that's true.
Yeah.
Fire arrows for Papi. Which I can't remember if... I don't think Papi has dipped Spirit Temple yet? I think they have. I mean, if they've dipped it, I don't know why they didn't beat it.
Nor do I. But yeah, they have... This seed has been nice, but it has been very spread out.
I agree with Alkaline Ace. Like, the best qualifier seeds are the ones where there is no casino. Like, it's execution, it's good routing, it's good decision making. Like, when you have to casino for items that aren't hinted to you, it just feels bad. Just feels really, really bad whenever you have to do that.
Well, Papi hasn't... Okay. Papi hasn't marked Spirit on their own tracker. So your tracker, the ZSR tracker, is probably more accurate. Yeah, I was about to say, your tracker is probably far more accurate than theirs.
Oh, so Papi did beat Spirit. Okay. So you
can tell that we're using the runners trackers.
Yeah. So wait, so we are... potentially long shot? We don't even know. We don't even know if we're going to need long shot. So as of right now, guaranteed, we're just, Dins and a very likely hinted boomerang away from glow mode?
Yeah.
That's pretty... Man, that's pretty kind for...
1 hour 37.
Yeah. Also narcotic. Pause screen. Oh, there's the big Goron sword on Adult Fishing.
Nice. I'm just going to be right back. My cereal has run out of energy to give me. I must devour.
Oh, this gotta go get some more cereal. Lights have a super high chance to be in shadow. Well, I mean, ice could be. I mean, the light arrows could be anywhere. I mean, the light arrows could be, you know, light arrows could be in forest. The light arrows could be in plenty of places. Oh.
Oh no, I see what happened, yeah.
Oh, narcotic did. Oh no! Oh, narcotic didn't save! Oh, that is terrible!
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
yeah, he misclicked his reset button after taking a fall in the wasteland.
Yeah, that is the absolute worst way. I mean, it happens. It happens to everybody.
No.
It happens to everybody, but man, that just really sucks for narcotic.
Yeah, he lost he lost the well, he lost finishing tech, he lost the spirit. He doesn't have a hook shot to know. He is calling it quits, unfortunately.
Man.
Oh,
that's
no,
unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
It happens. It happens to everyone. That's why we have numerous qualifiers.
Yeah,
These
but
things like
also
that
it's
happen.
been a good time.
The other, I don't know if we've seen that Goma hint. Which grotto is Papi in? Oh, the open one. We must have seen that then. We must have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's unfortunate because they would have got a really good time probably.
Yeah, the only thing that Narcotic was missing was, I mean, the Go Mode items. That was really it. Narcotic was on really good pace.
Irons.
Also, what is Lara's dropping for roars here? Oh, they don't have a hook shot. They can't get across.
No, Hera never hasn't been to the well.
Oh, he had irons. Oh, okay.
And Narcotic will come in chat in a little bit, into text chat, into Twitch chat for a bit, yeah.
Okay, that's good at least.
Okay, so Heaps is now in the bottom of the well, so Heaps will get the hook shot, which means probably going back to beat Spirit at that point. At that point, I really think Heaps is... I really just think at that point you need to just go over to Water Temple.
Yeah, basically it looks like this point is just get everything for water and then just go there. Water is your main hurdle at this point.
Really gotta hope that you don't... I mean, the only way that long shot is going to be required for this is if something is actually on Morpha. So,
or if it's needed for Spirit Temple or Key Logic.
Yeah.
It's done here, it is not for Spirit Key Logic, there was no
Yeah, thank you. I didn't manage to see the chest properly.
Yeah, salut Narcotic and chat, GG's. It happens.
GG.
I'm sorry, Narcotic. It happens, yeah.
You're not stupid. No being mean to yourself. Not stupid. Everyone's done it.
Definitely think
really
it's...
so well. You were really close to actually being the first to get into water. You were actually doing super well. But I understand why you'd stop after that, because fuck having to do all of that again.
If that mistake occurs, you know, that late, it just feels bad.
Yeah.
So, no shame there, Narcotic, and again, like what Estantia said, no stupid, not feeling bad. It's a mistake. It happens.
No being mean to yourself. You are a good runner, therefore no mean.
Heaps got the hook shot.
Yeah, still 3 pods, it's fine, it's fine. So, what did you think about the rest of the seed?
Yeah, Narcotic, just give us your take on this bizarrely kind and yet also funny seed that we had. Basement chest. I think we've seen the basement chest was small. Heap's just opening it instead. And this is our first peek at Stone Forest.
No, no one's been into water. You were the first person who got both iron boots and hookshot. Everybody else has basically one or the other. They've basically been to Ice Cavern or Bottom of the Well, but not both. Oh, Hammer's right next to Volvagia.
Yeah. Yeah, Hammer is
Oh, yes,
in
yeah.
fire. It's in the big room to the left.
And the boss key is in the vanilla boss key chest, you know. So not only is the key to Fire Temple under the doormat, but there is a key under the doormat.
Yeah, the seed's just being done. Yeah.
So Doc gonna go finish Spirit, and then I think you just immediately go to Water Temple. I just don't know what else there is.
Well, Dog Eats doesn't have hookshot according to their personal tracker. But he might not have updated it. He's not updated it. Yeah. Speaking of which, we should say thank you to our lovely volunteer trackers. Like, people have just volunteered to help out with tracking, keeping an eye on everything. More than I could do. So, massive thanks to all of our volunteers, but the trackers are the unsung heroes.
I always say that, because like the commentators, we just get to sit here and talk about nonsense.
Yeah,
the trackers have the actual hard job.
Yep. We love our trackers, and today's trackers are A-Team Shadow, Baby Shark 3, Curry Chicken, and Purple.
Curry Chicken?
Yeah, Narcotic forfeited because they lost a lot of stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, it lost a lot of progress in its couple of minutes.
Purple, words are hard unless you're a blabbering chatterbox like me.
I mean, I put points in charisma, I may as well use them for something.
I put all my points in charisma, oh no.
Well, no, I've got wisdom and int as well. I just dumped all my physical stats, it's fine.
Okay, so give me a few minutes. Things might break a bit. I am currently swapping out. I am setting up our 3-person layout. See how many things I managed to break today.
Oh god, my computer's blue screening.
Oh no.
Everything on my end is breaking.
I'm fine. I can do audio commentary.
I can do audio commentary. Whoa, okay, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
Hooray, we did it! Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta refresh.
Oh yeah, and Shaggers do now need to mark off the song. So I apologize. And is only Doc on screen rumbles? Things tend to break when I do this.
Okay, the 3-person layout is actually slightly too big for my screen even with refreshing. I'm not sure how that happened.
It's got some quirks. I am currently trying to debug what happened to it.
Well, that's fine, because like we have 2 people in Spirit and 1 person in Gorilla Training Grounds. I don't think we're getting many new checks, so it's fine.
That means I get to get more coffee. I'll be right back.
I mean, I had a mini pork pie, and now I'm having some curry crackers. They are rice crackers, only curry flavoured. They are delicious. That said, I should have a date. Like, fresh dates are freaking amazing. Like, if you get the ones that are properly, nicely fudgy, like almost like figs, but fudgy and glorious. And we have some right now.
Alright, our trackers will need to use the manual tracker links. As you can see, that's for 3 persons a little whacked internally. And okay, I think that got that. Okay, chat can see all 3 feeds now. I think.
Okay.
OoTR 4, and I try going back.
So.
Sorry, well, the tech issues are. Yeah, I'll fix cropping once. Okay. Alright, cropping's getting fixed now, thank you. We don't use the 3-person layout often, so I need to sort that out.
So he is finally going to Child Spirits to get his Spirit Temple boss key. Kind of unfortunate not doing this first. It meant that they basically finished everything and now he has to come back. Doc Heaps, right up the top, basically heading through, getting the last few checks and then maybe going to Twin Rover. And the Aeronaut is just finishing off Gerudo training grounds. So, chat, I have an important question in this time of not much happening on the stream that we can see. It's a very important, very serious question. For those of you who stream, what is the random topic that you end up talking about? Oh, hang on, we've got a question. How does one go about becoming a tracker? This commentating is my thing. We have a volunteer command which VXR has helpfully put in chat. So yeah, you go to the form, you fill it in, and you basically say, "Hi, I'd like to be a tracker." And then they will look at it and they will probably say yes. Because we are actually lacking quite a few trackers at the moment. With all the qualifiers going on, a lot of the people who normally track these races are actually running the qualifiers. So we've actually been lacking in trackers recently.
Yeah, a lot of our regular trackers have gotten into racing in recent months, which is great, except for it means we're short trackers.
Yeah, and again, if you want to do commentary, it's a lot easier than it sounds. Mostly you talk nonsense and or logic, and you'll always have someone to bounce off with OoTR, but you need to do a video. Basically, it's a kind of interview video. You're given a video that you commentate over, like the start of a scene dish, and you do some commentary on it. But yes, no, I was going for what's the random thing you talk about when you've run out of stuff to say?
What's the random thing I talk about?
Yes. Also a question for chat, like what does chat randomly talk about if they've run out of things to say?
See, that's my secret, is I always just talk about random stuff and I never talk about the scene. That's my secret. Also, I think Heap's controller disconnected? Oh no, what happened?
That's rough.
Man, what is up with the... Oh no. I think the controller disconnected.
Yeah, it's basically just I'd like to track. But yeah, controller disconnecting in a boss fight is not what you want to see.
Yeah, Heaps I think occasionally runs into controller issues like this. It keeps getting SGL, there was a whole thing like that.
Oh, that's not fun.
Ended up being a really messy FPA for a lot of reasons I'm not going to go into. Yeah, for tracking, volunteering, you say you'd like to do it, and that's about it.
And we are always welcoming people to help do tracking. And if you want to learn more about how logic works, how people play, the kind of techniques and little efficiencies, then tracking is a really good way to do that, because you get to watch one runner solidly and see how they play and analyze how they play.
Yeah, and tracking's also a good gateway into commentary as well as to get more familiar with things. A lot of us comms started as trackers as well.
I didn't, because I'm useless at keeping an eye on one person. I would not track myself not to miss things.
I also...
Also, I stuck the form in the chat. If you want to become a restreamer, there's that form, so people can play your terrible seed.
I admit I kind of want to see people playing some seeds I roll. I kind of want to, but also I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure how much I trust the internet. The internet would probably be fine.
Yeah, did Pappy do water? Or is Pappy coming in here to... Well, I guess it does kind of make sense to do Jabu before water, because you could drop Furores in here. And you can still... Whether you have the boomerang or not, this portion of the dungeon is not sped up in any way by having the boomerang. So, I guess it makes sense, but yeah, definitely, I did not start off as a tracker. I went straight into commentary because I like listening to myself talk. But you know.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to agree with me.
No, that's what I... No, I was saying that I did much of the same thing.
Oh, see, I thought you were making fun of me.
No. I'm not making fun of you. Not this time.
My goodness. I have such a fragile ego, you know that. Such a fragile ego, right?
But yeah, I mean, I started doing commentary because... Okay, partially you encouraged me and said, hey, you should consider doing commentary. And then, like, the next week or the next few weeks, I was in a call with 40k, so I was round Corinthus's house. And we were watching a restream. And I was basically saying almost exactly what the commentators were saying. Like, I would say, oh, that means they have Forest Temple access now. And then the commentator said, that means they have Forest Temple access now. And I'm like, I might be kind of doing the job already.
You're like, this is awkward.
This is awkward, yeah. So it's just like, okay, I should probably apply given I seem to be doing it.
Yeah, that was basically how I got to that point after trekking for a while. I was just in, like, watch party VCs, and I just found myself commentating the seed absentmindedly and decided, you know, this might be the point where I should probably sign myself up for actual commentary.
I don't know if Pappy set the... I don't know where they... I don't think they've set Furores yet.
Chicken photobomb while playing for the frogs. Sorry.
Oh, no, that was... in the background over there? That's great.
No, it was just right in front of Link's face. There's just chicken in midair.
To note, we have not seen that yet.
We haven't seen chickens. It's true.
And I am so happy that these three runners have decided that they'd like to win today and not lose automatically by wasting 4 or 5 minutes on chickens.
I mean, Aeronaut's probably doing bottom of the well, but they might do chickens afterwards.
No, but that's a mistake. They automatically lose.
Only in your eyes. It might be light arrows on chickens. It might be dins on chickens.
It's not going to be anything on chickens. Kuiper's currently materializing? No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Trust me.
Speaking it into existence.
Speaking it into existence. Yeah, Jax, I agree. I have a hard time tracking my own stuff. Like,
oh god, yeah. So NyQuil, Narcotic had a reset without saving. So accidental reset, lost about an hour and a half worth of progress.
No one has Serenade, because Serenade is on Burning Cack, and we need to beat Shadow to get that.
And we still don't have Dins.
Nope. We are basically Dins from Go Mode, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, also we need to find where precisely in Water Temple the Rang or the thing leading to the Rang is. It might just be Dins in Water Temple.
No!
I told you, bro!
Alright, it's fine. Alright, it's fine. Aura automatically loses. It's fine. We can go to the two-person layout now. We can just switch over to the two-person layout. Or you know what? Better yet. Aronot's gonna do this, and it's not gonna be anything. And then I get to laugh at him. That's actually the better thing to do.
Okay. I'm going to be basically ripping off Yoshikon's spiel about chickens that was created in Season 3.
Sure.
Which is the case of, you do chickens early or you don't do chickens. Like, you do chickens early or you do it at like 4 hours in when you've run out of anything else. And at this point, the aeronaut kind of has run out of pretty much everything.
Other than the bottom of the well.
Yeah, which they're going to do after they do chickens.
But why wouldn't you do bottom of the well before chickens? Because chickens is bad. No, it's fine. It's not going to be anything.
Because bottom of the well collectively takes a hell of a lot longer than chickens does.
Yeah, I feel like it's not much longer and you get more things, though. Right?
Only if you're good at bottom of the well.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we are assuming that, you know.
We are assuming that, like, bottom of the well isn't a fucking nightmare pit of horrors.
I mean, it kind of is. Like, canonically, isn't it?
It literally is a nightmare pit of horrors, canonically, yes.
Right, yeah, canonically it is. It is, you know.
I hate bottom of the well, I really hate it. I'm sorry, I don't like redeads.
Nah, it's fine. Ha ha! Yes! 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 It's nothing, you lose! Good day, sir!
A+, Willy Wonka reference, good. But yes, the thing is, no matter what Chickens has on it, you're going to get a good reaction out of Kuiper.
Fantastic. Happy 2 hour mark, everybody. I'm happy now. Happy 2 hours.
You're happy.
I think after this, there's not much. I mean, we are finally getting the water temple. We're probably gonna be getting double water temple here in about a minute.
I would have liked to see Adult Lake before the water temple, but I see why they're going straight in. Because yeah, there's no guarantee you need to complete water temple.
Now, I guess what's really, I don't want to say annoying about this is there's not much left in the game. And if this is just Boomerang, what do you do after that? Like, if I was running this seed, I think I would actually be hoping for Dins in here, because there's a big chest right there. Because at the very least, if you find Dins in here and nothing else, that's basically telling you, like, yeah, your Boomerang is over in Shadow.
And that's like really neat, clean, simple, yes.
Right. Whereas if it's Boomerang in here, like, yeah, sure, I can go beat Jabu, but Jabu's only got 3 other checks in it. Versus like, Shadow, which has like, what, 15, 16?
Yeah, like, where do you hunt for Dins? Do you hunt in Deep Fire? Do you hunt in Forest? Because Forest hasn't been touched at all.
No, I think I saw I think Pappy went in there and was not in there for very long. Like, it was very, very quick. Very, very quick trip.
Okay, ninth chord has a great thing.
Dins for lens for Rang on chest game. That is not a great thing. That's a sad thing.
It's great in, like, quote marks. Oh, look,
okay, it's boomerang.
But do you want to stay here to see if there's anything else? No, you go for Jabu.
No, you gotta go. You have to leave.
Yeah, you have to leave.
So,
but yeah, that was great.
Okay, so that was really fast.
I was gonna say, is Pappy not leaving?
Oh,
man,
that was spirit.
That was really, really fast because they didn't. I don't think he had
hookshot.
He didn't have hookshot. Yeah.
Okay, that is a beautiful piece of routing, and I've forgotten they did that. Just get the thing you need in a dungeon and just walk back to the dungeon you care about finishing. That's really nice.
Alright, so here's the bed. Where's this?
Anyone that says deep fire, you are a mean individual. Water, big key chest. Water now all of a sudden also... Water and fire now become equally crappy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, yeah, I was about to type deep fire or deep forest.
Yeah, so Jabu. Jabu's got 3 things left in it. We have not seen much of Forest. We still got the entire, we have 80% of Fire Temple left. Water Temple, potentially, again, you're hoping that is the only important thing in there. We still don't have, if somehow it's, on Morpha, which would be terrible, you don't have a long shot, so I don't think you prioritize water until you see long shot, potentially. So... Haunted Wasteland.
Frogs 2 has been hinted, it is nothing.
Nice bet, by the way. Fucking awful.
Yep. We have seen Big Pose, it was nothing.
Indeed. Also, BS Command has gotten a new update. First time in a bit.
Speaking of Shadow, where's Dins? Speaking of Shadow, where's Dins? Dins is... Oh, God. Dins is, one of those items where it's and I guess you could say this about any item in the game, but Dins specifically, when it is when it is going to be a go mode Shadow, Dins is one of those things where it is never given to you quickly. If Shadow's oh yeah, it's a medallion dungeon, it's gonna be, you never find it. You're never gonna find it. But if Shadow's a stone, or if Shadow's Baron, right, hinted to you Baron, you'll find Dins in the first thing you open, and then you just sit with it forever. Oh, cool, I have a fire spell, I guess.
No, I think I'm agreeing with Fatal Exception here. Or you get it right away, but lack magic forever.
Yes. You never get both. It's always one of the two.
I mean, technically, I saw a seed recently where, it was Stone Shadow, and the seed was just going, by the way, here's your Dins, here's your magic, here's your hovers, here's your hookshot. By the way, you've now got everything you need for Shadow, and it's a stone, and it's half an hour in.
Do you remember whether or not it was something?
Yeah, I do remember what it was. Fucking light arrows on Bongo.
That's what happened yesterday! That's literally what happened yesterday!
Oh wow, wait, you got it as well?
Yes!
Oh
the seed last night, light arrows were on... Okay. You go the entire seed, and you don't have hovers. This... Spoilers from last night. If you don't want to know what happened last night, you can mute or whatever. The seed last night was... Yeah, the seed last night was 40 skulls for your bow. Your bow locked one of your strength upgrades. On adult archery. You end up beating the entire seed effectively with, no hovers, whatever. You don't have to go to Shadow. DC is Baron, that's the other stone. And then...
Yep, sounds familiar.
Yeah, what then ends up happening is you go into Ganon's with no light arrows. He tells you that the light arrows are in Shadow Temple. You don't have hovers. So you go back into Ganon's castle. You get gold gauntlets from it. You go over to the light trial, and your hovers are in the light trial.
Ooh.
And then light arrows were on Bongo.
Ooh, yeah, that's not nice. Yeah, the other one was a lot nicer because it was just like, all of your Way of the Heroes are pointing to fucking Shadow Temple, which is a stone.
Yeah. 4 people sub-3'd last night, just to give you an idea of how annoying last night was.
Anyway, let us stop doing the spoiling.
Anyway, yes, yeah. No more spoiling. I needed to, like, vent. I needed to, like, get that out.
Oh, yeah, I can see why you needed to vent about that one. That sounds bad, but no, I told you about that. I told you about Wings' seed.
Yes, you did.
How is it that Wings does a seed, and then, like, you get almost exactly the same thing, like, 2 days later?
Are you, like, beaming them to me? Like, you're beaming
I reckon there's something in the RNG of the, generator, maybe.
It's something in the code.
Yeah.
Is that that's a small chest? Yeah, that's a small chest. So only, 2 more checks here in Jabu, and then we are in Casino Mode. Casino Mode for Dins. It is unhinted to us. We have no clue where it could be.
1 check, needle in a haystack.
Mm-hmm.
Love when you spawn on the Nocturne pad and then Dins just can't be found.
Yep. In a seed where you don't even need Nocturne, the game is like, we're gonna hide Dins from you. God, I was actually kind of hoping that, like, Nocturne would be vanilla, with Shadow being the... I was kind of hoping, like, once we saw that, I was like, ooh, I kind of hope Nocturne's just vanilla. That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
That would have been really cool, but if it's just...
See, computer says no.
You know what I think would be the funniest? You know, I'm really thinking about what could be, like, the worst possible placement for Dins. Morpha with Longshot on highest or on the hammer chest might be the funniest.
Yeah, I want Deep Fire to be in there somewhere for a really bad route.
So do I. By the way, the bet's closing once we see Baronade killed.
Somebody here is out there like, I want to see Longshot on highest Goron to kill Morpha, to get the Lens of Truth, to get Dins on chess minigame. And I'm like, do you want to, like, do anything else today? other than watch them play this?
I mean, there has to be some kind of troll. This seemed just so nice early, and now it's just dope.
Do you know what's even worse? One of the people who suggested that it was on Morph with Longshot on Phantom Ganon, they're one of our trackers. They want to be here that long.
You gotta go to Stone Spirit for Hammer, then go to Stone Fire for Longshot.
Still not the worst chain I've seen.
How about Longshot on chess minigame with Lens on Phantom Ganon?
That would be hilarious.
Isn't there is a pretty popular meme of Longshot being on Phantom Ganon. Which I don't know what's better, light arrows being on a stone bongo or a Longshot being on stone Phantom Ganon. I don't even know what. I guess it depends from seed to seed, which one would technically be worse, but...
Yeah. I think Deep Fire is probably the worst right now because you can just zip through fire.
I think if you really are into the whole, like, not metagaming your opponents, but kind of, like, metagaming what the seed is pushing you to do, which I tend to do.
I like doing that. That's just reading logic.
Yeah, like, my style of play is very much like, okay, here's what the seed is, like, asking me to do, like, oh yeah, here's Fire Temple. You could beat it immediately. My initial reaction when I see that is, okay, there's something else in Fire. Like, there's something else in Fire. Like, that automatically
we have trauma,
becomes...
we don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't trust. I'm not very trustworthy when it comes to seeds. I automatically assume it's like, okay, there's something else here.
I mean, that's because we've been hurt too many times.
So many times.
Yes.
Fucking the first seed I ever rolled, AD for Bolero.
Yeah.
Sorry, still not forgiving him for that.
We've been hurt so much, and Star has a gigantic wine cellar of just like seeds that are like, yes, these have hurt so many people.
This is a perfect opportunity for me to post a clip of one of the earliest seeds I ever rolled and why my seeds have always sucked.
Oh boy, here we go.
Trust issues?
Wait, is... Okay, no, that's not the one with me losing it. It's fine.
There's a Hall of Fame. There's a Hall of Fame, yeah.
Yeah.
50
So
skulls
this is one of
all
the earliest... Yeah, but okay, the clip I just posted is from the co-op season 1. Well, I think the second or third seed I ever rolled for anybody. Well, the clip title says it all.
Yeah. Oh, first seed ever was a 50 skulls all dungeons. Yeah, the first seed you roll always seems to be spectacularly bad.
It's a way to like introduce itself to you, like, hey, this is what it's gonna be like. Sometimes.
Yeah, 40 Cakes' first seed was a ringer that I have mentioned before. Like, it had a chain for light arrows that started with the Ganon hint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound like
I've told you about it before. It was getting the Ganon hint and it's like, it's in Gerudo's fortress. Wait, that means it's on horseback archery. Wait, I don't have Epona. Where's Epona's? Oh god, it's in Ice Cavern. Oh shit, we don't have Ruto's letter.
Oh, and that was before the King's Aura skip was,
Yes.
like, basically found.
What it was Hammer in Water Trial for Ruto's letter on Volvagia.
Oh my god.
And of course it was on
Practice
1500.
Alright, Baronade's down. That's closing. Let's see what this is.
Gold
Nice
scale on Baronade. That's... I don't think anyone was expecting gold scale on Baronade.
I don't think so either. I guess you definitely needed iron boots, but that's not saying much anyway.
Yeah. King's Aura skip was found very shortly before Season 5.
Season 4, you mean?
Yeah, it was found before Season 4, and because it wasn't allowed in Season 4.
Yes.
Because it was just recently found.
Yep.
I got the wrong number.
And Wolfman, trust me, Qual 6 is not the Terrible Seeds archive. And I absolutely adore that chimp clip. It remains one of my favorite all-time clips for the sheer hilarity. Chimp was bad.
Yep.
Where are, being that Heaps and Happy are the two that have now completed Jabu and are on the search for Din's Fire, where do they choose to go?
This could be interesting. Oh, it was a heart container on Ruto's letter spot.
Oh, I totally thought it was a Hylian shield.
Oh, I thought it was useless, but I didn't realise it was that. Because, I don't really count heart containers as useless.
AD for Fortress. There is, Fortress is barren.
Yeah, Fortress is barren. It's fine.
Yeah, Fortress is barren. It cannot be all. We've even seen Big Pose technically out of logic, and that wasn't anything either. So Epona is 100% not needed. We do not need Epona. We do not need the horse.
Technically, the second hookshot does have to be available in logic, though, because otherwise we can't get across to Gerudo training grounds. The long shot must be in logic, technically, somewhere. That could be in Deep Fire, because that is in logic. It's not in logic in water. Actually, no, it is in logic in water.
Yeah.
It's in logic in fire. It is not in logic in spirit. It could be in forest.
Yeah. We've seen all the spirit anyway. And someone asking about context on that chimp clip. The context on that clip.
I'm back, by the way.
Nice bomb back on Shoot the Sun. The context on that clip, the Oops AD from Chimp on one of the earliest seeds I ever rolled. It is, so this was co-op season 1, which had Dungeon Skull Sanity. There was the boss key of Spirit Temple was on the Song of Time skull in that Boulder's room. It is peekable with a spin slash and then a C up. That had the boss key. Maybe had Song of Time. Chimp got mad.
Yeah.
Chimp getting mad is... I feel like
Chimp has just such great reactions when they're mad.
Everyone should have like a little thing of like, in case you're ever having a bad day, here's a video of Chimp getting mad, and it'll just make your day.
I mean, your reactions when you're mad are also pretty damn
I've
good.
never been mad in my life, not once.
Never.
Kuiper.
Not once.
Fire for Puppy is a play here.
Kuiper, you say that you have never been mad in your life.
Never, not once.
Mm-hmm.
Especially not at this game. Never once.
No, never.
Nope.
Your deception is not high enough to pull off that line.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we? You literally have a chicken's rage emote.
Talking about? I don't know.
Oh, hey, look, we got a clip.
That's not me. That's a different Kuiper.
That is absolutely you.
Failed the speech check. I like that. Check Crater Fairy? Oh man, I don't know. Actually, I don't think we've seen the Crater Fairy. What is up with all these clips? What is happening?
You're very clippable. Your rage
What is
very
happening?
clippable.
Why are people just like, oh,
Because no one bought the lie.
I'm being attacked.
Are you being attacked by chickens?
Evidence. This isn't a court. We're not playing like Phoenix Wright.
I don't know, Phoenix Wright's a really good game.
Phoenix Wright is a good game. We have evidence. Anyway, we're here in Fire Temple. Actually, we're here
goodness.
Fire Temple and Water Temple.
The Cubs on Drugs clip, lol, I can go find it. It's hilarious.
The Cubs on Drugs clip is probably my favorite.
It's definitely up there. I think the Chimp might remain my favorite, but it's close.
Objection! This is the internet. You know what? That's fair. That is a good point.
And along with my seed archive, I also have a clip of. I also have a folder of hilarious clips.
Happy checks all fairies. Yeah, I mean, well, at this point, it's kind of like you don't lie to the internet lies to you. And get that on a t-shirt.
I mean, many people lie on the internet. Many people lie to each other, to themselves, and to the world.
Not me.
Bullshit, you don't.
Big chest and fire? I don't know exactly how far Happy is in Fire Temple yet, but we have not seen much. Was it a big chest in the shortcut? Was that what we just saw?
I missed it. Sorry, I was too busy watching the 12-second chicken clip. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I was also not paying attention.
I definitely, maybe this is just recency bias. Oh, the upper boulder maze. Okay.
Oh.
I definitely feel like the upper boulder maze and the shortcut chest in Fire Temple, and again, this might just be recency bias, but I feel like there's a big, between those two checks, one of them seems to always be a big chest. I don't know why, I know it's random, but it certainly feels like they are a big chest more often than not.
Actually, given how many items we've seen there, I think there is something, it's probably something with key logic in Fire. Because you don't need that many keys to get to those chests, but you need more keys to get beyond them, or you need more items to reach beyond them, it might increase the likelihood of there being something there because it's less deeply locked.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Like in Forest Temple. Oh, hey, look, there's long
Oh,
shot.
No!
Can I just say I called it?
No!
Can I say I called it yet?
That's not what we want!
That's not what we want, but it's what we deserve.
That is not what we want.
Hey, look, we've got Logical Gorilla Training Grounds access now.
That's the thing, Purple, is it's probably nothing. Like, that effectively was just nothing. The game was just like, here's the thing you probably don't need.
I mean, we can finish water now, I'm just saying.
Oh, God. We haven't even... I don't think anyone's seen the boss key in Water Temple yet.
Oh, Doc Heaps is doing Forest.
That makes sense.
This is out of the 3 places, this is probably like, would be second on my list after Fire Temple, would be Forest. Water Temple would be the last place I would go.
With that long shot, Water Temple is now back in play, because that's now in Logic.
Mm-hmm.
And the BS command is gone added to. This might run into a third command again. Third message.
It probably doesn't need you to explain the entire seed in the bullshit command.
No, they need to know the entire thing.
Well, in this case, they have this originally written as the because this is such a meme.
First place finisher, it's Hamster.
Jeez.
2 hours, 23 minutes, 49. That's amazing. And also, Hamster's not won in a long time. That's probably deserved.
Jeez, Tam.
Yeah.
Cruising. Oh no, Peppy fell!
No!
No! I fell down all the Fire Temple!
And I still have ankles!
Oh no!
Yeah, at least he has Aurora, so you can just send it all the way back to it. Oh, that feels bad.
Man, thank God for Force.
Yeah, Force is good.
And, no, I technically did need to put the entire seed in command, but this was originally, well, this was such a meme, I put most of the meme in there, and then I added the nonsense now.
Why is
it's a bit long.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, another clip with me on comms. What the... Rivali's Gale will get me back up there? Yeah. Must get crushed by one of the blocks at the bottom.
Oh, I hadn't thought of doing that. That's a way to get back up. Yeah, like, there's a reason Kuiper is like one of my, like, basically the favourite commentator of mine to listen to. Just, it's always a laugh when Kuiper's on comms.
I have never said anything funny. Not once.
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow at you.
I can't. Well, I'm gonna have to assume that you're raising the eyebrow because we don't know.
Have you ever known me to lie?
Man, that's true. Pappy was that little walk through the firewall that he just did. I struggled with that so hard yesterday. I could not do it.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit finicky at times.
I was getting very, very frustrated with it. 1 in 32 is allowed. It is not in logic, but it is very, very hype. And we get very excited when people go for it.
Absolutely. Also, it turns out fire is Hover's locked. So what this seed expected you to do is to go deeper into fire, get the long shot, go to GTG to get your stuff, to find whatever was it? What was even in GTG again? I forgot. But yeah, this seed is definitely a testament to how powerful being able to go out of logic is. And how silly Spirit Temple key logic is. Oh, Hover's in GTG to come back here to beat fire. Yeah, there we go.
Despite the fact that the game gave you hammer and boss key immediately. The game expected you to do that and then come back or actually, it's expected you to do that, leave, go to GTG, get your hovers, come back, then beat Fire Temple.
Yeah, that was what the seed expected you to do.
I really hate hovers, logic, and Fire Temple. It's one of my least favorite things.
There are far worse things.
Oh, there are worse things, but it's one of my least favorite things.
Because, hey, at least it's then telling you where hovers is. I'm not complaining about being told where hovers is.
By the way, I don't believe anything was in Fire Temple other than the long shot.
Nope, doesn't look it.
So, not it. Unless it's literally on Morpha. Looking like Fire Temple was not the play. So
But
really
also,
cool. Really cool strat here that you can do in Forest Temple. Now, you have to have bombs and hovers to make this work, but what Heaps is doing right now is arguably one of the only ways to make Forest Temple faster. Is to skip that little area there by using some ground jumps and the hovers. So, I also don't think it's on Morpha, which effectively means it's probably just here in Forest.
yeah. I mean, you can try and metagame off Hamster's time, but Hamster's time is ridiculously good.
Yeah, and we haven't had a finish since. I mean, it's been what, 5 minutes? Like, to have someone finish and not another person finish 5 minutes later, that is very impressive. Like, Ham damn near God routed this seed. Could it be the legendary 1 in 32? There's probably a clip of me reacting to Barrel doing the 1 in 32, which was absolutely crazy.
I mean, yeah, 1 in 32, for reference, is the treasure chest lens minigame in Market. It's always hype when someone manages to guess the treasure chest minigame correctly, which, for reference, is a 1 in 32 chance of getting it correct, which is why it's called that.
Yeah, it was a 1 in 32 that Barrel got in a one-on-one race, and it was a bomb bag.
Oh wow, that's
and
huge.
it was just, I popped off so hard. It was amazing. It was a hinted bomb bag, but it was like one of... Yeah, like, Barrel's like, screw it, I don't know where the lens is, I'm going for this 1 in 32, and then Barrel got it. It was pretty cool. We are already pretty deep in Forest Temple, and we still have not found Dims, so...
In all fairness, we know that the basement check in Forest actually has a far higher likelihood of having something, because you don't need any keys beyond that point, so it can't be a key. It can only be an item or the boss key, which is why it so often frickin' has something.
And I think we've already seen the boss key here in Forest too, so it's guaranteed to be an item.
Yeah. Oh, Composer's Grave was a big chest.
And it was nothing. Wrong spell!
Oh, wrong spell. Oh,
Oh, that would have been that would have been another key under the doormat.
That would have, yeah, that would have been, yep, that would have been a key under the doormat.
Yes, it would have.
But it wasn't.
You know there's not that many places left from players either.
Yeah, I reckon it has to be in Shadow at this point.
I think it does, because I still think it's too far off the path with Ham's time, and it certainly isn't in Ganon's.
Yeah, absolutely.
If this is 2 seeds in a row with these light arrows being on fucking Bongo, I'm gonna be so sad.
And third in the last, what, week and a half? Damon Crusher, if you want to know about Frogs 2 being a bastard, then I have a seed. Because 40 Cakes rolled a seed. In which Frogs 2 was both required and awful. Oh, I had lights on Frogs 1 in my first seed, not Frogs 2. No. This was a seed where it started out with Ocarina of Time is Sunsong. Sunsong Grave is nothing. And we're like, great, so we never need Sunsong. We had it cleared.
Dins in water!
Dins in water.
We love stone water!
I told you to clear water, bro.
Oh, we love stone water!
Hey, Ham, GG.
Hello, hamster, GG. Also, I did say water.
No, and the lens was in... the lens is in forest, too.
Oh.
No!
Oh, no.
Oh my god, you're right, it's technically long shot locked.
Yeah, if you just keep going after Rang, you win, and that's what I would have done.
Oh no. So you had to go to fire, get your boss key and hammer, leave, go to GTG, get your hovers, go back to fire, beat it, go back into fire to get your long shot, to go over to Water Temple to get Rang, but you couldn't leave because you needed to keep going to get Dins.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, that's the logical path. That's not what people did, but it was the logical path.
Oh yeah, that's what the game wants you to do. That's not what anybody did. Well, maybe Ham did. And, yeah, and Longshot locks hovers, technically, too. Oh my god. Oh, there's the barrel 1 in 32 clip. Yo, nice painted.
No, we've done Ice Cavern. There is nothing in the Iron Boots chest. I still reckon it's in Shadow. We don't technically. We'll see what route Hamster took if Hamster is willing to share it. We will do so after we have seen this.
Yeah, once we see the light arrows, then we can get the lore from Ham.
Oh,
wow.
okay, GG's FMC second.
Oh, nice.
That was
2:34:19.
That was like 10 minutes.
Oh, almost 11 minutes after Ham.
Holy cow.
That's a pretty big gap, but GG's
Yeah,
to
that
FMC.
is a very big gap.
FMZ, the greatest keyboard player in OoTR,
Yep.
was top 32 last year, took out some fantastic people on his way to a very good placement.
Lights can be on Morpha. We do not know that yet. So we're just gonna keep on going and see if they're just here in Shadow Temple.
Lights on Morph would be great, and I will be happy being incorrect about lights being in Shadow if they're on Morpha. Also, we just found Dins, who won the bet.
Oh yeah,
thank you for the reminder. In FMC, I'm scared writing. So, Water Biggie chest, top pile, get it exactly correct.
Oh, nice.
On the other side...
Was it big key chest? Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Big chest in Shadow. Hey! We're done!
Hey, there it is. There
we go.
So as far as the bets, top file wins the premium bet. GP's to check race to 35.54. Right, who wins the okay, regular bet. The water bets were Darkling, River Chest, and Darkling. So I'm gonna go with Estatia's
No, it wasn't that bad. I'd argue that Boss Key Chest is not that bad.
It's bad given the context. It's bad given the fact that, like, Rang is immediate, and then you have to go down to Boss Key.
Yeah, and I think River Chest is technically lower in elevation than Darkling, so I'm gonna go as being technically closer to Boss Chest.
yeah, legit.
Happy's reaction was so good. He saw the spell and was like, no! Threw his head back.
And it's just that, considering I think a lot of people fail out Rang, that's a pretty lousy spot for Dins.
I cannot believe I got a double win on there today. That's ridiculous.
All right,
Yeah,
how
I mean,
long?
it's Dark Lake versus River Chest. They're about the same in terms of more optimal distance, but River Chest is lower in elevation. So there we go. I'm being a pedant.
Also, both locked behind 2 keys, which is relevant.
Yeah, that's the same for River Chest and Dark Lake. Not saying much. But,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm being a pedant. Phantom Cannon's down, and nice slingshot.
Sure, slingshot on Phantom Ganon. Sure.
How long does it take Pappy and Doc to go back to Water Temple?
That's a really good question. I mean, Peppy should. It's forest versus water for Peppy, and fire versus forest. Fire versus water for Heaps. Both kind of suck.
I wonder if. Well, okay, so. Heaps is going Child? Heaps is going Child. Papi is picking up the Stone of Agony, which is haha funny.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely metagame yourself into oblivion in this seed.
Yep. Heaps getting Lynn's game here.
Oh, and Din's Locked Serenade. Oh, you don't even have a quick way to get back to water.
Nope, no you don't. The fastest way is you basically have to prelude and then just walk from Castletown.
But yeah, it's nice seeing that, like, the safe play payoff and, like, being nice and thorough actually paying off is really quite nice to see. Or at least it's reassuring for me, who likes being thorough and clearing places.
Movement wasn't as bad as last night. It's just that last little bit of it with the whole going back to Water Temple.
Treasure chest minigame time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing the my pick is always the Matthew McConaughey, which is all right.
Yeah, no, I go for Lon Lon Ranch, Ruto's Letter, or Ruto's Letter, Lon Lon Ranch. And I'm out.
I'm immediately out.
I'm not immediately out. It was right on the first one, but it just kept being right.
Yeah, that's true.
The Wayfaring Fox is still in. Oh no.
It's close. Fox was almost there.
Very close, but no cigar.
Tiny chest there. Alright, Heaps has Fire Temple and Water Temple to pick from. You have Bolero, I would imagine. You're probably just gonna go to Fire Temple.
Thanks, Sorza.
Ron Ranch, Ludo's Letter.
Ludo is such a bad board game, though.
Then clear out Water Temple. I'm just reading Ham's comment. Back to GTG for item toilet. So the toilet is an item. Like we were kind of lost track of keys during the whole GTG dips that our players have been doing. So I think toilet is an item. So yeah. I gotta imagine like that is not going to be something that anybody wants to do. So
no. We are up to 5 forfeits now. Not entirely surprising.
Oh hey, Zork.
Thanks.
You know, after the water we had to do to even get here in the first place.
Right. I wonder where the other wallet is. That and the last bottle are the only major items we don't have.
Din's boss key chest and water.
Yippee!
After finding an immediate boomerang, which was hinted to us.
I think that we definitely found the last bomb bag. That was on Shoot the Sun.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That indeed was the last bomb bag. Pillar has a key. The second wallet is logically required.
Yep.
Yeah, because of the Din's fire location. Tunic matching the mirror showed edges. Yeah, it is very pretty.
Yeah, that's some nice fashion going there.
FMZ.
Hi, FMZ.
How do you keep rolling these and make them run?
Someone take that comment and just have it as like we could put that every single time. Literally, that exact comment could be written.
I mean, this is still a lot better than the other ones. The previous two polls I rolled with poll 6 and poll 7 sucked.
That's like saying, hey, this time when I made a cake, at least I put sugar in it and not, you know.
I mean, you're not wrong. But hey, there is sugar in it.
Oh, that's really, really funny.
Like, this has actually been a pretty nice seed apart from that Dins. And even then, that Dins wasn't too bad if you just kept going. Like, this is... I would not count this as a star special. This is a star seed, but not a star special.
The seed's sense of humor is sure there, though. There was some really silly stuff going on earlier.
Oh, there was silly stuff, but it wasn't mean. It wasn't spaghetti logic.
I keep having to mute occasionally because of the noise next door. So if I just go quiet randomly, that's why. There's another big chest here in Shadow. I don't know what's even left.
Wallet?
What's left to find? Oh, we're not gonna know what it is.
Oh no, it can't be the wallet. Wallet can't be here.
Last bottle probably.
Could be ice arrows.
Could be that. I don't write that down on my notes sheet, but that's about the two things left.
A Christmas star seed on the 25th.
I don't know about that. I am rolling a Freaky Friday next week, though, which is our holiday special. You guys can check out the Discord to see what kind of nonsense I thought up for that one.
Oh wow. Oh,
Ham, you opened the chest. It's a bottle? Okay.
Thank you, Ham.
Thanks.
I was not going to be able to sleep tonight not knowing what was in that chest.
Oh, this is apparently one of the seeds where the notes sheet for a restream is going to be the spoiler log, because we saw everything.
Yeah, we did just see everything. Hi, Echo. Din's fire is in boss key, chest, and water.
Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be there?
Where can that wallet be?
Where could the wallet be? What's left?
What was on Phantom Scanning? What was on Phantom Scanning? What was on PG?
Last slingshot.
Did we see Richard?
Yes.
Yes.
Keeps his thought to be used by that long shot.
But
Keeps
that
finding
might
the long
push
shot.
them, but that long shot might push them back to water, which would be really good.
There's fourth place, Alexis, 245.58. These are really spread out finish times, but he is not happy about that lens.
Hey, Alexis, finishing in 4th place with a time of 2 hours, 45 minutes, 58 seconds.
Yeah, you're right. These finish times are very, very spread out.
Yeah. It's just going to be that Dins.
It really is. Like, Aeronaut's got a potential to be in the top 7, really, at the rate where this is going.
Okay, Starfall, I like that one. That one's clever. Waterstone, perfect for evolving the dizzy Poliwhirl into the angry Poliwrath.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon joke.
Yeah, and a really appropriate one because it's stone water. It's really good.
Oh, pixel shot for Doc.
Oh, pixel shot.
We have a pixel shot. He's very close. I like how we're giving him, like, quiet, as if he can hear us.
I know, right? Everyone's just so quiet.
Giving him quiet as if he can hear us. Come on. Come on. I don't know. Is he gonna continue?
Also, FMZ, the fact you can do pixel shot on a keyboard is amazing.
It really is. FMZ took out Bono in Season 4 with that. Memory serves. That was really impressive. Pixel Shot is known as Pixel Shot for a reason. You know what I did with my mouse this time? That works too.
Okay, that's fair.
I would imagine the mouse is a bit easier than the arrow keys.
There we go.
Here we go. Still faster than going back and getting Scarecrow.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this is the other reason why I like the late opener. Just get Child Scarecrow sorted early.
Still gotta be, so we have, Puppy did get Lens. So probably gonna be doing Lens after this, and then I don't think there's much left other than going back to water.
Yeah.
So. Also, did we see, oh, okay, so Scarecrow Song is just a small chest. Or the Scarecrow chest is a small chest.
Hammer chest is small as well. Yes, we have Phantom Cannon.
Yeah, we've seen all three actually.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, we have. DMT Fairy. Apparently, there was one in Ice Cavern, according to some people in chat, and Phantom Cannon.
So yeah, how many? I think that's every big item. I think we've actually seen every, like...
Other than the wallet, yes.
Yeah, we've seen every major item other than the wallet.
Hunter got this! Sorry.
Yeah, 249.41. GG's.
GG, that... I think that's the highest finish that Thunder has ever had in a weekly.
Might be, yeah.
Sorry, I'm partially hyped because I am in one of the same Discord servers as Thunder is in, and I was around when Thunder started playing seriously, so seeing Thunder getting 5th is majorly exciting for me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really happy for her. That's a really good finish.
It really is, that's great. Lights were in Shadow.
Yep.
Really early Shadow.
Yeah. Puppy is not super happy with the slingshot of Phantom Cannon and is now in thinking mode.
Well, I don't know if Puppy has... we don't know if the racers pay attention to the race channel, and obviously we don't. We don't want to assume that they know or don't know how many finishes there have been. Please don't tell them how many finishes there have been, if that's the case. But if you see that Ham finished, what was it, 20 minutes ago? A half hour ago? Yeah, almost at a half hour. It's hard to just not metagame, right? It's hard to not be like, okay, what occurred that made someone finish a half hour ago, right? So you start thinking, like, okay, maybe they went Forest Temple early and got this lens and checked the lens game super early. Magic was relatively free. It's very, very easy to metagame yourself if that is something that you pay attention to when runners finish, so.
Here we go, GG's for Era.
That's a top 7. Top 7 finish on the restream.
Very nice.
Heaps not liking what he sees on the hammer chest.
I would be either.
Running out of stuff.
Yeah, it's just narrowing and narrowing.
Yep.
Yeah, I expect at some point we'll see finishes just starting to flood in, but it's not quite yet.
Let's see. There is... Okay, so there's this chest. I'm just trying to think of, like, what's left. It's gotta go back to water at some point.
Yeah!
Yeah, and GG's to Aeronaut finishing 6th, 250, 249. Also going to... Waiting for the thing to catch up. Also going to Snipe here. Yes, Dante finishing 7th, 253.06.
Oh, 7 second. What is that? 17 second snipe?
That's really close. Nice one, yes, Dante. Dins was in the water temple, the boss key chest.
Wait, there are some weird people finishing high. Something is wacky.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you start assuming, right? You're like, okay, there's something really, really weird going on here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if Aeronaut wants their interview.
Don't or not. Good grief.
Yeah,
It's
like
definitely...
with Heroes, there's a good argument for full clearing. I'm not sure about paths.
Yeah, the thing about Way of the Heroes is that mentality was objectively just the right way to approach Way of the Heroes. When it's path hints, if the path is just very, very obvious, if it's just like, okay, our water temple was on the path of Baronade, and water temple gave us Boomerang. That is as blatant and obvious of a hint as you could possibly have. Full clearing now all of a sudden becomes, okay, the game already told me what item is supposed to be here. Now I'm assuming that it's going to give me a different one that's not being told to me. So, it's tougher. It's a tougher call to make than it was before.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, usually I'm the one saying, full clear your Way of the Heroes, but no, with path hints, I'm not convinced, and I'm not sure.
By the way, Aeronaut will not be joining us for an interview, but GG's, and good luck to him in the rating calls.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, GG. And I see the emote has come out again. Am I subscribed to you at the moment? Do I have that emote?
I have no idea. I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. Kuiper is not mad. I'm not mad right now because I know this is nothing. So now, if anything, I'm happy. If anything, I'm happy because, you know, this is... I mean, I'm not happy that... I'm not happy Pappy's wasting time, but, like... Chickens is definitely a thing you can do if you're metagaming something weird. Yeah, it's... The fact that Papi has not done it yet, it automatically jumps into your brain, like, alright, it's probably chickens. Can you watch speedruns of OOT random? Or not of OOT random, just of OOT in general? I speedrun games. Like, I speedrun a couple of games. I do not speedrun OOT. But...
Do you actually do chickens in the OT speedrun? That doesn't seem...
No, why? Yeah, it doesn't seem like you would.
Oh, the 100% no SRM, yeah, I can see why you would, but yes. Huh. Most OT speedruns do cuckoos for the bottom. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, so Heaps is... Oh boy, okay, so Heaps is going out to... back into GTG? Have they not full cleared this yet? Oh, are they doing Toilet?
Oh, that's possible.
Doing Toilet before going back Water Temple.
Oof.
That is a rough decision.
That is a choice. That is a choice that they are making.
That is a choice.
I mean, without Serenade, there's not a good way to get back, because he's just he's reversing doing toilet and heading to water that way, just kind of doing it all in one line, which, fair enough, just feels bad.
Either way, it's not fun.
Yeah, point calculation is in, by the way. Hamster gets a fantastic 1100 points out of this, the maximum you can get with that ridiculously good time. Aeronaut is getting a 953, not bad at all. That puts him currently 27 on the leaderboard. That was his best finish.
Really good. Very nicely done.
Oh, very well done indeed. He's got a 957, this 953, which will probably be dropped as his best, and some in the 800s, likely to be lower in the top 64 or top end of Challenge Cup, I'm not quite sure where. He's West, 8th place, 257.40.
You mentioned the times up. I was like, I wonder how many points I got for the race last time.
That is the question.
Kuiper,
687. I found it.
that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all.
Westifer in 8th place. God, the fact that more people are going to twice as many people have sub-3'd this seed than last night.
In all fairness, that's because this seed is pretty nice up until that one casino.
Right, yeah. Papi looking to try to get the pedestrian Big Po. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this is the water play.
Finally. Oh look, there's the other wallet.
There's the other wallet.
And now we've literally found everything in the seed, and I have to agree with Doc Heath's response.
Heaps is mad. Heaps is mad. Dude, she's the Skyward 258-56.
If Central Pillar is a small key, that is logically required.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Where's his Zora Tunic? Shadow Temple.
Shadow Temple, of course it's in Shadow Temple.
Oh man, are they both... They're both gonna be in Water Temple at like the same time?
Oh wow.
Puppy is going for GTG before water here.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
He's going for the toilet check.
Yep, 10 of this. Happy 3 hours, everyone. Jeez,
Happy
this is
3 hours,
just
everybody.
barely cutting the sub 3. 259.51. Yeah, shoutouts to runners, Aeronaut, Heaps, Peppy, and Narcotic, whose Twitch I am typing manually. Also to our comps, Distantia, and we're in our trackers. ADM, Baby Shark, Curry Chicken, and Purple.
I like how I've started people actually trying to pronounce the question mark now.
It makes me laugh every time. Curry chicken? It makes me laugh every time. I need to put a question mark at the end of my name.
I mean, but also if you say curry chicken, it's just making me think of course, the Queen song.
Which one?
Of course I've forgotten the fucking name of it. It's the one life, one choice, one real decision. And it makes the song sound, it's so epic, so fundamental, so profound. And then at the end it goes, gimme, 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 fried chicken.
Oh.
It's actually about Burger King versus KFC.
Oh, God.
You
know what, though? That's a profound thing, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's a profound thing. It's a choice. It's a choice to make.
Yep. But yeah, Queen getting away with doing a song entirely about One Vision. Okay, it is just called One Vision. I knew the lyrics was One Vision. I couldn't remember if that was the name of the song.
I will say, with Heaps full clearing Lake before going to water, there is still a chance that we're gonna have Puppy and Heaps holding hands in Water Temple, potentially?
Oh, that could be really quite close. That
Yeah,
should be
there's a good
interesting.
chance that's going to happen. So, 11th place. Oh, no. The reaction from Puppy is going to be so bad.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
he
gold.
sees a big chest. No, it's going to be so
He
bad.
looked skeptical. Yeah.
Nice! Oh, it was
He
a
was
smirk.
already looking skeptical before he opened it. It's fine.
I think he is expecting disappointment, and he got it.
Yep.
Thank you for the raid, Deadly Thunder, and GG, by the way, Deadly Thunder.
GG.
Thunder.
5th place. Is that the highest you've ever finished? Because I don't think I've seen you finishing higher than that. Hey, Aeronaut. GG.
GG's.
First on restream. So, that dins.
Yeah, what about, how do you feel about that Dins? Or not? You want to give us your thoughts? Yeah!
Oh, nice one, Thun. Okay, so you finished 4th once and finished this time with so many people. Yeah.
Hey Weasel, didn't end up in the water boss key chest.
Oh, oh, Papi has not done shooting the sun, so we're not gonna get quite the hand holding. We're gonna get shoot the sun first, but after that, both of them will be in Water Temple at the same time. So
Also, GG Alsuna, finishing in 12th place, 3 hours, 2 minutes, 48 seconds.
And Ecola 13, 30344.
Ecola, the current first place in the leaderboards, finishing 13th.
Yeah, this was his. Let me go refresh the page again. I think this might have been his. He's done it. Yeah, he's done. I think he might have done every qualifier, so this doesn't count. But he has got a fantastic set of scores. 1052, 1039, 1017, 1005, and 953 is his lowest score.
That's really amazing.
Massive set of times.
I mentioned on my stream a couple days ago where I was actually just racing. I think I was just doing a little practice race against Spike, and I mentioned that Ecola was my pick to win the tournament this year. So that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, like you're winning in the draft, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm at the very least I'm winning in the draft.
GG's Jimbo 30444.
Oh, GG Jimbo.
Yeah, Marco could top Ecola. He has 6 races done. 2 1000s, a 982, a 974, and a 942. If he could get another couple of high 900s or into the thousands, he could also.
Well, how many races does Marco have left?
2.
2? Okay. You probably
He's
need
got
2.
2 1000s and a high 9 and a 982. So if he gets 2 other in the 1000 range, he can pass Ecola just barely.
Alright, looking like Heaps is going to be the first to get Dins. Oh god, we still have all of Shadow Temple to do for both of them. Oh god.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a while.
Oh god. Oh, I might go take a nap. Holy moly.
So, okay. It's going to be rolling. Oh wow. Doc Heaps is just like. Oh.
Oh man, it's over. It's finally over.
Longshot was fire era.
Oh, hey, Drunus. Drunus in 15th place. 3 hours, 6 minutes, 27 seconds.
Hey, we're seeing Central Pillar.
Wow, look at that
Oh.
snipe.
Jeez, Elixir finishing 16, 306, 36.
9 seconds. I just want to know how many people dipped into water and didn't get in. Probably all of them, apart from, like, Hamster.
Probably.
Hi, Weasel. You hate this game? Why so?
It's
Why
made
would
in
that be?
1998.
What's that?
It was made in 1998.
Oh yeah. I do like bringing that up.
Yes.
This game was made in 1998. Just if anybody ever needs to remember, this game was made in 1998.
Yes, there is a general ZSR Discord covering all of the Zelda things. I believe, however, actually, if you go to the ZeldaSpeedRuns website, they have a page with the link to all of the different sub-discords. I'm not sure the links to all of the different sub-discords are actually in the main Discord.
There is the ZSR Discord has a channel literally titled Zelda Discord Invites, so yes.
Okay,
Makes
you
it
can
very
tell I'm
easy.
not very you can tell I'm not very active on the main server, can't you?
It's mostly a hub for restreams and not so much one for a lot of conversation that usually takes place in the Discords.
Oh hey, shoot!
75.
Yeah, this seed really did a number on some really high watermark players, the people that are really high up in the leaderboard. This seed did not do them kindly.
Failing is not your friend, this seed.
Dark Link loop before it. See, I'm
Oh, wow.
unfortunately the same type of player as Papi. I do the Dark Link loop before boss key 9 times out of 10, and sometimes you fall and you get spit over the snipe.
Also, 1 second snipe.
Oh, was there a 1 second snipe? Oh god.
Arthur Houdini and Fantatank, both names that we know well. 3 hours 8 minutes 25 and 3 hours 8 minutes 26. We have a 1 second snipe. Also, yeah, Aeronauts, a sea of defeat trying to find Din's fire.
Oh god. Someone looks really defeated right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a couple friends in this.
All of the people who've been around for ages?
Right?
Yeah. Admittedly, I've probably not actually talked to them much, I just kind of know of them. Like, it is weird being a commentator mostly, because it's just a case of, yeah, I've not actually really talked to any of the runners very often, and so it's really surprising when people know my name, because it's just like, I just talk.
Heaps, I gotta feel like Heaps is simultaneously relieved, but also very annoyed.
Okay, never mind.
Gavaroni, 21st place.
31011 GG's.
Wow, that is a very small little portion of that switch you can hit.
Yeah, that strat is actually really quite cool.
No way Papi kills Morpha before doing boss key, right? No way, right? No way.
Oh, instead we get Central Pillar.
Yay!
Oh, and a 2.
Sniping.
Look at these snipes, man. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Gee, that's a triple snipe.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Double snipe. Double snipe.
Does whatever a
Happens
double
when
snipe.
everyone full clears the seed and all end up finishing around the same time because they all full clear the seed at about the same time.
Yeah. Oh, wow, and there's Emo Soda coming in to make it 4.
Yep. Woohoo.
Yeah, this is just kind of a thing.
Looking at all the finishes. Yeah, that's definitely one of those things where once you are in go mode and you start looking at the race channel, you're just like, oh god.
Yeah, also, toilet was required. Hi, key on central pillar. Thanks. All finishes get points, minimum of 100 if you, I don't know, take 8 hours and are last place, but if you finish the scene, you get minimum 800. Or if it gets 0. Yeah, 100, sorry, minimum, and,
B, go to Baki! Oh god, for a second I was like, oh no.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm in one of the side discords and Trueness has posted their hints section, their path hint section of their tracker. And it says, Water Temple, Zora Sapphire, Boomerang, Sacred Forest Meadow, Spirit Medallion, Requiem of Spirit, Guido Training Grounds, Shadow Medallion,
I see that now.
Zora's Domain, Kokiri Emerald, Kokiri Sword, Game Please! Italian Hammer.
I'm laughing. I see that too. It's not too. It's great.
Just Game Please.
Yeah. Game please.
Oh, hi, Chimp.
Hey, Chimp.
Chimp, hi! Hi, Chimp.
Where's the puppy's dead? And yes, hi, Chimp.
And Papi looks defeated. This is in Yoshi-Kyan's Discord.
Yeah. Let me go grab something. I'll be right
Love that
back.
star, for fuck's sake. 9 whole grains in 29th place. How many runners are in this qual, by the way?
110.
110?
That's still quite a lot. Usually the numbers have tailed off by this point in the qualifiers.
Alright, I just uploaded the screenshot to Imgur. You can now see Drew's hit tracker at that
Game.
Yes!
Game.
Yeah, that's
Game,
why I had
please.
to mention it. I had to mention it because it just made me laugh.
Exodus in 30th place, 313. God, that Din's Fire location is so brutal. It's so bad.
Yeah, I feel kind of mean putting in the meme bet of fucking awful, but
It was. It certainly
it kind of was. That looks like the same tracker you use, Kuiper. Which one is it?
Gossip Stones.
Yeah, the Gossip Stones one,
Oh, okay.
where you can type in the hints.
Yeah. Oh, so it's just 2 separate trackers.
No, it's integrated the hint tracking into the is integrated the item tracker.
And is that one emo tracker or hamster?
That's a web tracker. It's a separate downloadable tracker.
Oh, okay.
GG Stompoos 31st 3/15/12.
Trying to see if... see who else is... Tom, 31st place. I mean, then we still got quite a few people. I gotta imagine that
They're all
at
just
this,
hunting, yeah.
yeah, at this point, it's a lot of, I think like the vast majority of people that are left are probably just making their way through Shadow at the current moment. I mean, because realistically, we got to that point where like there just wasn't there just wasn't much left to do.
Yeah.
So you basically go in there and then you're like, okay, time to go beat Shadow and hope that I find lights along the way. And then you do, so...
I mean, it's at least kind. That Dins is basically the only thing that trips you up in the seed if you ignore the logical gates that pretty much everyone will be ignoring in the seed.
Sometimes it does pay to be thorough.
Yeah. I mean, I have heard it discussed that being thorough in a qualifier, playing it safe in a qualifier, because of how many people are running it, is actually the best option.
I think it depends on... I mean, because if you're constantly, you know, obviously if you're constantly 100%ing seeds and just getting everything and not skipping things, you are, over the long run, you are going to waste more time than maybe it's worth in the points that you give up. But I think something like this, the Din's Fire location was just so unfortunate. Because, like, it really did feel like not many plays you made. The only objectively bad play was Ice. Just going into Ice Cavern.
But even then you get your irons and your bow right outside it. Why wouldn't you just go to Ice Cavern so you never have to come back?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take that long to do Ice Cavern. What, it's how many minutes?
It's not many minutes. But like that's really the only thing that you can do to speed up this seed, like substantially speed it up, is just skipping ice. But the odds of you doing that after going all the way out there, getting your iron boots, potentially being that, like the bow at the bottom of the fountain being your first bow, like you're gonna go into ice. It's just not gonna be something you skip at that point.
Yeah.
Imagine getting your irons when you... Ham, did you not get your irons when you went ice?
Ham.
What?
Ham. What?
Ham!
Ham, can you explain? Ham, explain yourself.
Oh, that makes actually more sense. Getting them after the journey.
Alright, okay.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Alright. I for a second there I was like, you need to explain yourself.
No, that does make sense. There was someone else who did it like that as well.
2-second snipe. My goodness, the snipes.
Snipes galore.
For a seed like this, it doesn't surprise me.
No, basically we go.
Bongo fight. I think Aura had a pretty rough buy. Shout out to my friend the Fist. I think Aura had a pretty rough bongo fight. Let's see if Peeps has a little bit of a better one.
Is anyone really friends with the Fist?
No. I say that very facetiously.
I mean, the Fist wants to be friends with you.
Did we ever see ice arrows? I think ice arrows might be the last thing.
Yeah,
maybe in Ganon's. It's like the one major item I don't keep track of on my notes sheet, because, and yeah, that's at it. I saw everything else. The notes sheet is the spoiler log today.
You mean you do? Oh, apparently they're in Gerudo Fortress, according to Slumberjack.
Nice.
Oh, Shawnee, yeah, okay. I can see how that happens, and ouch.
Did Sean die to Vongo? What happened? Got my redemption arc done, though, 2 seasons later.
GG on that, by the way.
Yeah, GG, by the way, yeah.
Which way round are the brackets in Scrubs? I can never remember which order the songs are in.
Time, Prelude, Requiem, Nocturne, Serenade, Blue, Minuet.
Okay, thank you.
How did someone get those? Yeah, how did someone get ice arrows? Did they forget? Ham's comment out of nowhere, like, how did someone get those?
Yeah.
Those foolishes were pretty funny, yeah. Just, oh hi, I'll be foolishes, why not? Thanks. GG's Man, also known as I don't know if people have followed MMR in the slightest, 37th, 2108.
No idea. I'm watching some. Oh my god. I want to know. I need to know why that person has ice arrows. Anjo, 38th place.
Yeah, the Temple of Time hints were pretty glorious.
Those was not hinted.
Actually don't know how I was thinking about this when I first saw it. I don't really know how I feel about seeing a 20 skull hint. Like, it almost kind of makes me more like, okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. I almost kind of like the idea of, like, 20 being a thing where you know what 30, 40, and 50 are gonna be, and then you kind of just have to be like, okay, if I see all three, how do I route in the 20? But I don't know. It always seems like when I've seen a 20 hint, it's always like, okay, it happens in seeds where I have to get 30 and 40 anyway. It's like, I don't really know how I feel about it, but
Yeah.
every time you have a 10 or a 50 seed, it's 50. That's fair. Gogeta in 40th place with a 322.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of finishes happening.
Yeah, it's just all, like, just slamming against each other back to back because everyone's last locationing that dins. Here, I gotta mute again real quick.
So we have Doc Heats going into Ganondorf. Okay, yep, Doc Heats in Ganondorf. Can I please get the last act of my life? Hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin. GG's. Hello.
Oh, this is light arrow. But still managing to get the Ganondorf stun, which is pretty nice. I'd like to stop fulcrating the seeds, please.
We had a fair few of those lately, for sure.
Oof, all I had left was climbing and forest. That's not great.
No, yikes. GG's GSP and Zelda 42nd and 43rd, 354.62, 324.41, and oh my goodness, sounds like
Oh my gosh. That was... How many finishes that? 5 in less than a minute?
4 and yes.
4 in less than a minute.
Yeah.
Well, actually, never mind us. Sweet!
This
it's
has...
just under yeah.
This has to be bad for Dr. Singh all the people coming. While there is fight.
Literally fighting Ganon, yeah.
Snipes galore.
Yes, GSK8, Duitate, Sanzo, and Video James.
The snipes in the Ganon fight are always the worst ones.
Possible argument, snipes in cutscene.
Oh, well, yeah, that's... Oh, by the way, you know what? Happy opened up the final big chest. Respect.
Yep, gotta respect it.
Yeah, I respect it.
Thank you.
Fill up that entire tracker.
And GG's here to heaps, finishing up.
46th, probably?
Yeah, 46th.
Unless it's...
late between race time and... Oh, there we go. 3:26:30. GG's.
GG. There is so much sadness.
There's a lot of sadness.
Lens was in forest.
Yep, Lens was in forest.
And in ceiling chest?
Yes. Yep, that's where it was. Oh boy.
Yep, that's an oh boy.
Devin, you never went forest?
Hey, we're getting raided by Doc Heaps.
Hey, Heaps. GG's.
What's up, Heaps? What's forest? That's a good question. I did courtyard, then build. I think all of our runners did the same thing. I think they peaked courtyard, or not peaked courtyard. I think a lot of them like went and saw what was at the top of the tree, and then left. You can skip well. Can you skip well?
Yeah, I guess if you get the hookshot in fire instead of the one in well.
Yeah, that's doable.
Not logical, but doable.
Si tu fais d'abord les premiers 1, 2, 3, les 3 coffres du début, tu descends l'eau, tu resets si t'as pas de clé, pour le coup.
No, you can't skip both. You definitely have to do one or the other.
Yeah, like, those are your hookshots. You need at least one of them.
Là, t'as optimisé ton truc. Et pas... Ça n'a pas de sens sinon, quoi.
Logically, you required a long shot, Tibbs. You did not have to get it. You could just reverse from Requiem, but it's out of logic.
Mais le but, c'est pas d'aller le plus vite possible. Alors, je comprends plus.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of last locations. So, hello, Doc Heaps.
Hey y'all, speaking of last locationers,
What's up?
uh,
So, I always like to just give us your thoughts. How do you feel?
I think the is the thoughts.
I needed a few hundred more points than what I got, is what I'm gonna say.
Oof.
Give us the whole. Let's first talk about the analogy that Estantia has come up with is this seed really liked giving you the key to the house underneath the doormat.
Yes.
Like it really liked to just give you like, hey, here's the thing you need to beat this area right next to that area.
Yes.
So just give us your thoughts on that hammer.
The hammer wasn't bad. I once I had, because I knew that with bomb bag I could go get Kokiri's sword, and I didn't have a hookshot or bow, and so I was like, do I really want to go into fire now? I was like, it's a little bit too risky, so I went up river to domain, got Kokiri's sword. I was like, cool. Did some Lost Woods and some other cleanup, and then was like, okay, I've got a bow, I've got strength, I've got bomb bag, let's go dip fire, and found hammer, and I was like, cool, we're done, peace.
Except you weren't done.
Except I was. Well, yeah, technically, you're right. Technically, long shot was required for Din's fire. Like, anyone gives a crap about that.
No one cares.
And of course, I knew long shot locked GTG, but I was just like, I wonder what I can dig out of GTG, because I had strength 2, bow, bomb bag. I was like, I can 100% it right now. And got hovers, and I was like, cool. So, like, the seed was pretty, and so I knew, like, hookshot had to be pretty early, which is why I went well and got a hookshot, and I was like, cool. And then I gambled ice and got irons, and I was like, cool. And then I got boomerang, and I was like, oh my god, I'm Din's fire from go mode. And then an hour and a half later, I'm finally finishing the seed.
Yeah.
But I want to make it known. So I personally use Sully's tracker, and on the side it has a list of all the items in the game. And I have 100% green.
Yo.
Yep.
In fact, the only reason in Shadow I saw that big chest, and I was like, come on, please be my bottle, because that's the last item that I'm missing.
Yep.
I was like, please be my bottle, because I want 100% on my tracker.
Hey,
Isn't it crazy that you get to that point where you're like, you know what? I want to find everything.
You know what? I've already gotten 98% of the items. I might as well just go spend an extra 30 seconds and get one more. And if it's my bottle, then I'm done 100%. I 100%ed the seed.
I think you are one of many people who have 100%ed this seed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you look at those finish times, and of course there's a wide spread because if you just and here's the shittiest part about Water Temple. If Water Temple had given you any keys, any at all, there would have been an incentive to keep going in water. But it was like small chest boomerang, and you're like, well, I can sit in here for another 5 minutes and try to dig out keys and maybe find 2 more items or water, and I could go do literally anything else. And the correct answer, of course, was go deeper in water.
Yeah, we almost kind of like, we just glossed over the fact that, because you guys got the hints, you guys had all of the hints like so early in the seed, we were just kind of like, okay, you go to Water Temple until you see a boomerang, but then the first check is another item, and you're like, oh, or it was a small key, and you're like, okay, and then you see boomerang, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. Like, why would I continue if the game's just going to immediately give me the... That was what someone was talking about earlier about the difference between, like, Way of the Heroes and path hints. And obviously, Doc, if you have, like, an opinion on this, I'd love to hear it. Like, the idea of having to full clear the areas that are being hinted to you with path hints, it's not the same as a Way of the Hero, right? If you see the immediate thing that it's talking about, you're not really pushed to continue to clear it out, right?
Yeah, so if you think logically, like through path locations, like for example in water, that Din's Fire had just as equal odds of being in water as it did in any other location in the game. Mm-hmm. The odds of it being in water was 1 in however many checks you had left, because once that boomerang has been fulfilled, it is just the same as any other location.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only thing that you can really go off of is maybe something that I found like hovers leads to my Din's Fire, because that is still possible. Like, even though hovers is required for Shadow Temple, it could still be a path towards another item that the seed was actually pointing to in path. And so, like, that's the only, and that's kind of why I pushed Forest and Fire first, was to see, like, are either of these locations hovers locked, which might explain why I needed hovers to then get something like Din's Fire. And also why I went back into GTG, because I was like, it could have been pointing to Din's in GTG on Toilet. Fun story, though, Toilet was a wallet, so here we are.
Yep.
GG's Pepe, by the way, finishing up 53rd, 334.41. We'll see if I can get him in for an interview.
So yeah, path hints are really powerful to a point.
I think we had that. Weren't we having that discussion, Estantia, about like, you like it being straightforward, but also if it is straightforward, you run out of information faster?
Yeah, someone in chat mentioned it. I was just reading it out for people.
Yeah.
It's really specific. So that can be a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw in this seed, it doesn't give you an incentive to go further.
Well, I totally agree with you. I think one of the other examples of my last location in season 6 quals, or season 5 quals so far, was the hammer that was in Ice Cavern, with Fountain being hinted for Hookshot. And path hints are really good until you have one dungeon that has no path hints, and that is the item that you're looking for. And then you are just straight up like casino mode. And I feel like that's the one thing that I've noticed more about season 5 is you get in casino mode a lot more often.
Yeah, though I'd argue that's because path hints don't encourage the kind of thoroughness that you saw in previous seasons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if you have Way of the Heroes, you full clear your goddamn Way of the Heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. And we yell at you if you don't.
But with path hints, that doesn't apply. And so stuff like this seed happens.
The only time it ever applies is if you're given something that isn't, a direct correlation to the dungeon. For the sake of argument, if, say, the Din's Fire location and the Boomerang location in Water Temple were reversed,
Yes.
if you get Din's Fire first, you 100% keep going through water, because you're like, it could be talking about that, but it might not be. But because you get the Boomerang first, you're like, okay, well, this is fulfilled now. I'm just going to leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, did anyone else appreciate my controller batteries dying on Twin Rova? I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And I'm like throwing batteries like all over the room because I'm just like, batteries! I need batteries! And then literally right as I replaced them and turned on my controller, Link goes, boo-doo-doo-doo, and I was like, come on.
I think I liked you dropping bombs at the toilet chest more.
Well,
that one was great.
Because at that point, toilet very much could have been Din's.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, am I gonna get punished for dipping GTG too early, being able to do every check but toilet? I was like, I swear, if toilet punishes me, I'm gonna be livid. And then of course, toilet's a big item, and I was like, are you kidding me? And then it was just a wallet, at which point I didn't know what my emotions were anymore. I was feeling both like elated and frustrated and terrified all at the same time.
Yeah, I think most people running this seed, their emotions ended up just becoming despair at some point.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny when Papi was doing toilet. When the chest spawned, his face was like, I don't believe you. It was like, I don't believe you're actually going to be the thing I want. Right? And when he opened the wallet, he laughed and was like, I
was expecting disappointment.
Wait, so there were... Somebody on Restream finished quite early. Like the 250 mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
They reset without saving by accident.
No, they're not finished early. Narcotic had to quit because he reset by accident and lost a ton of progress.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
That's the worst. That's the worst way to lose a seed is save quitting.
They were actually ahead of everyone else, and then they just lost all that progress.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We have a couple more. What were the couple more finishers? We had Alpha Mario with a 338. Lefty, my boy, my friend Lefty, 338.52, and then another snipe of 4 seconds. New Soup Vi finishing in 57.
Oh, Vi got sniped. Vi, no.
There was a lot of snipes, like a lot of like 1 to 2 second snipes.
There was a set of 4 people finishing within a minute.
I will say my biggest fear this entire seed was 50 skulls.
For a while, we didn't see it.
I still don't know what it is.
Oh!
What is it?
Nothing.
Obviously, I got every item in the fucking game. Of course it's nothing.
I don't know why you asked.
Well, because I was kind of curious, even though I looked at my tracker and I was like, nope, literally got every bow, bottle, bomb bag, every slingshot, every strength. Nope, got Zora tunic and the wallet, so... It could have been nice arrows, you're right, ice arrows, and that's why I said specifically, like, on my Sully's tracker, everything's green, because the only item that I'm actually missing is ice arrows. So if anyone found them, please let me know so I can complete my seed.
Another two snack and snipe, by the way.
Yep.
He
will not be joining us for a race stream, by the way. He has got a local race stream of his own for the co-op tourney coming up shortly in an hour, so he will be skipping out. But GG's to him. Good luck and rest of the calls to him as well.
Yeah. And good luck to you, Heaps.
Thank you.
Good luck. And ice arrows were in Fortress.
You know what? At this point, you're right. It's no longer like break a leg. It's like good luck because you're gonna fucking need some luck on these seeds. Because obviously these seeds are just like coming down to just random ass locations and gambles. So we're gonna need some luck in these last 2 quals that I've got left.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else, or should we
No.
start wrapping, Star?
You should probably start wrapping because there's another race coming up soon, and I need to get us off this channel before you
Oh.
get kicked off by Trez.
Okay.
So, shoutouts to our runners, Aeronaut, Doc Keeps, Puppy, and Narcotic.
Type it out there. We got to type it out. There we go.
Shoutouts to our 2 commentators, Stantia and Kuiper, and to our trackers, ADM Shadow, Baby Shark, Curry Chicken, and Purple. Shoutout thanks to everyone in chat for watching. You may check out the CSR schedule here. We have coming up right after this Wind Waker HD, Doom Zoom 90%, no Master Sword Skip, Plot Storage Tournament 2021 Round 2 between Scythiel and TQRD. We also have at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on this channel, the Minish Cap Randomizer Weekly Race, and then that'll be that for today. Tomorrow we have the next qualifier, number 11. 8 p.m. Eastern, and the SOA Zelda 2 2021 All Keys Tournament, 100% semifinals between React and Just. You may check out the standings at this link, and that'll be that. So let's get on this channel, hand this over to Wind Waker HD, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye-bye, everybody.